And we're going straight from this screen and...
Yeah, we're not doing the... We're not doing
if you
the...
don't like it.
Yeah.
And we're not switching screens, and we're not touching anything.
Yay, they hear us.
Can you hear us?
We made it.
Yay.
You know who is historically very good at not touching anything?
Thank goodness. Let's play a game.
That works. Woohoo!
Yay! Thanks, Emily. Thanks, Aggie. Also, thanks, Affy.
Someone talk so I know I can hear you.
Hi, can
We
you hear
need
us?
somebody to talk to.
Nope. That's okay. Just keep going.
Oh no, that's
Oh
not
no!
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to be able to hear us because we're a player.
You're
We all
supposed to
sound
be
like
able to hear us through the live stream.
He said that we sound like we're in an echo chamber.
Oh, that's
Oh dear.
good.
Yikes.
Yikes on bikes, guys.
Yikes on bikes. No, that's next week.
I like that one.
We're playing that one next time.
My bad. Stay
I
tuned for
think we're-
Yikes on bikes.
I think we're doing Jason's babies
I
before
think
that.
we're doing Babies and Broadswords back to back, actually.
Ish.
Oh yeah, because I'm not here for the Yikes on bikes game.
Okay. They're gonna run it from the laptop.
It was freaking working the other day.
It's okay. It's how it goes. I mean, how many times have I started stream and people are like, I can't hear you. I'm like, I haven't changed anything. Literally nothing. It's a lot. So it happened.
Okay, they're gonna.
Okay.
someone's gonna run.
We've been asked to give them 10 minutes to set up.
Plush.
Yes, Plush Viking, you are quite right. Yeah, this is so.
Super accurate.
Keep in mind, the stream can probably still hear us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We're doing our best. God.
Yeah, we're trying. We're doing our best to provide some entertainment.
Well, it looks like we're still live, so the cams are still going.
Yeah.
But Emily can't hear us.
That's fine.
Oh,
It's like we're all on a well.
Oh,
We are in a
All in a well.
We're
Can you
all
hear it
in the
again?
same well.
what the fuck is
Oh,
happening?
Oh,
Okay.
but
Pardon my
the sound's
French.
still messed up. So.
You can hear us, but they can't hear us very well.
Well,
Well, I can hear it now again. Like, why?
Magic?
It is magic. Magic wells.
That's right. We're all in a magic well. Everyone knows that's how you stream.
Aggie said no echo. Whoever's for AFG today said sounds a little better.
If there's an echo, maybe it's the extra Discord output.
Maybe.
I mean,
Thanks,
we
Aggie.
we know who AFG is, like always.
Agni fixed
Okay,
it
we
so well
sound
he
good?
broke it again.
So
We sound
Oh wait,
good.
can you hear us now?
You fixed it.
Emily can hear us.
No, I don't think she can.
Oh.
I can hear you now.
I now can't hear Emily.
Oh, okay. Okay. Whew.
okay.
So we're good. We're good to go. You're good to
Hang on,
go.
I'm
Can
not
I?
sure that
But
I-
I can only hear it when Agni's in here.
Oh, dear.
Apparently. You know.
Hey, Aggie, don't go in.
Wait, Liz,
Don't
can you
leave.
not hear me?
Don't go in.
Oh yeah, no, I can now. I
Okay.
can now.
Okay, good.
Woo!
right. We got the.
Yeah, even Funny Games is super mysterious. It's not Aaron.
Right.
Mhm.
Well, it's either Aaron or Jason. I mean, it could literally be anybody at this point.
Literally anybody between those two.
Yes. Ah,
Oh, what the heck? We're all just having a great time.
You know what?
Camera
Sorry.
died.
I pulled it down on accident. I'm sorry. I played it in
It's
your
okay.
cam.
Whoops.
No,
it,
you're
it
good.
won't mess up anything on that end. It's just
No.
Okay.
yeah.
We're in a
All
roller
right.
coaster of emotion, guys.
Let's play
That's-
some games.
That's my life,
Yeah.
Amanda. Please don't call me out like that.
I feel that in my soul, deep down.
All right. So, hello everyone. Hopefully you can continue to hear us. But please let us know if that changes because we're not aware.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here tonight to play some Babies and Broadswords. We're going to play an adventure I wrote, The Bane of Batfürt. Pause for 2 seconds so Artemis can cut. Okay, I don't know. I always forget to count. I say 2 seconds and then I just head empty. So
You said pause, brain paused. What's the problem?
You're giving me the brain cell. It's okay.
Right.
I don't need it tonight. I only have to
Yeah.
read.
That's right. You don't.
So before we get actually started on our game, we do have some announcements as always. Our sponsor for tonight is Canadian Dice. You can go to canadiandice.ca, use the code THEVACTER, all one word, for 15% off your order at checkout. And Maggie's dice pick of the week is Deadly Forest, because forests are totally safe. Totally safe, no one ever goes missing, not even a little. Next up is our merch store, which I forgot to represent because I wanted to be spooky, so I'm wearing my Freddy shirt instead. But over at tinyurl.com/backmerch, all kinds of awesome shirts designed by both of Atlas and Emily. Go check that out. And then it's Spooktober, in case you didn't know. It's actually been Spooktober, you know, if you're about that life, but it's now officially Bacteria Spooktober. So we are raising money for Extra Life for Kids. Last year was a month-long fundraiser, ending with a 12-hour organized chaos dropout stream. And last year we raised just over $1,300. So, you know, obviously we got to beat that this year. Like, we got to do even better. So, give us money to give to kids. Do the thing. There
Give us
is
money.
I mean, you can also give us money, but you know.
Money, please.
Yes.
For
Yes.
children.
Yeah. It's for both. But if you donate to the Extra Life, it is for the kids. It's not for us. Yeah, the link is at tinyurl.com/VacTareExtraLife2023. I also am pretty sure it's somewhere in the chat as well.
It's also just down below your video right here. There's a cool
Yeah.
little
You scroll
thing
down.
to put your money in.
Yep.
Yeah, so as Gale said, money please. Do the thing.
Yes.
And then our last announcement, Artemis, you gotta change it. It's not the third announcement. This is number 4. So tonight, in like very soon, Athamas is over on DM Jeremy's channel for Legacy of Fire. But like, stay here because you know
Yeah.
we're
And they'll start
Allegedly.
late. You know, you can just jump into their stream later.
So you
Yeah,
should stick here.
exactly.
We definitely have our shit together, okay?
Yeah.
I
It's fine.
That's
I-
debatable. Debatable.
I don't have my shit together. It's never gonna happen. Anyway, yeah, just watch them afterwards. They're fine. Tomorrow is Mistwalkers back here on the Vactair at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Tuesday is All Hallows Evil with DM Sophia. A couple of us from this game are in that as well.
What a
Playing
great title.
Zombicide. Right?
Isn't it?
It's a little early for like, you know, All Hallows Eve, but okay.
That's awesome.
Where are we going to end up?
Yeah. Wednesday is the Society over on the Cantrips and Coffee channel with Athamas at 9 p.m. Eastern. Thursday is Song of Crystal and Shadow, again with DM Sophia. The Final Fantasy 14, I think. I don't know. I can't remember words. It's not on my announcements. That's at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Friday is Asphyxious 5. Saturday, that's me again. Together Among the Stars at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, our normal time. Yeah. And as always, you can find back here wherever you get your podcast. Now I actually have to pause for 2 seconds. Hey, thanks. Glad you got the brains up.
Shared brain cell. There it is.
All right. So, I guess I have to do the thing now. For real, I don't have announcements that I can read from. So we're going to be playing Babies and Broadswords. I wrote this adventure, sort of. I'm also going to make some shit up because that's how Babies and Broadswords works, is it never goes quite the way you plan. So, our baby adventurers have received a crayon-drawn map from the world-renowned Tom Totiscrown, who is a vampire hunter. Basically saying, help, I am trapped, come save me. And we're going to go around and introduce characters. Everybody on the screen is basically where they are on Discord. So, Amanda, sorry, you got to start us off. Why don't you tell us who you're playing?
I am playing Aggie, the sneaky pants baby goblin junk collector. She is, a world-renowned, 2 years old. She is pretty grabby and overly curious. Really gets into stuff that has just business being in.
That's what sneaky pants are for.
Yeah, her biggest fear is bath time because water is evil, and we don't do that. Do you want to know knacks and perks? What else do you want to know?
Do the thing.
Do the thing. Okay. So her perks is a forward roll, and her knacks are Finder's Creepers, which means I can take other people's loot because mine.
Oh, that's a
I like
good
stuff.
one.
Yeah,
That's a
I like
good
stuff.
For the sneaky pants, yeah.
And she's pretty streetwise. I have pretty cool art, which you can't see because I live in darkness in a cave, but it's around somewhere.
It's totally fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. No big deal.
Yeah.
There's no life.
Anything else?
That's all. No, that's it. That's all you get to know.
Good. I'm so glad. Yeah, continuing around, Kayla.
Hey, I'm Kayla. Do you want me to say who I am in real life, or we're just doing character? Well, Amanda didn't do that. So.
True, I didn't.
Amanda makes
Amanda.
sense, but like,
I
Amanda.
need dice.
Yeah, go ahead. Just say that part, Amanda.
Okay, fine. I'm Amanda. I am Desired Effect Dice. You can find me on Instagram sometimes and on Etsy usually. I also have a Facebook sometimes. And you can also find me at WasabiCon in Jacksonville next week.
Ooh, sick.
I'm not coming to Florida, I'm sorry.
I don't blame you. No one should. And also, don't go to Jacksonville. I mean, really.
WasabiCon's spicy.
I see.
Hey.
If you mean anime-based, then yes.
Yes. Okay, hi.
We'll just move on
Hi,
from that.
I'm Kayla. I'm from the Potions and Potpourri podcast. I'm also part of the Vactair blog. You can also find me on Even Putting Games. I am playing Rover, the Spoopy Seeker, which is a new Babies and Broadswords class written by Rick that we are testing out tonight. Yep, that's Rick. Rover is a little cub wolf monster guy. Not quite a werewolf, but not full wolf either. More like anthropomorphic wolf boy. But a baby.
Like you did.
He's
Like
wearing
you
a
did.
little diaper with the clothespins in it. And so Rover has that new baby smell. But because he's a spoopy seeker, he's just like kind of covered in dirt and grime. You know, like when you take your dogs out for a walk and they just like roll in something really gross all the time. That's Rover. But he's got a new baby smell still. He's also overly curious. So he's going to be kind of up in everybody's business.
Does not sound like a dog either.
He's super scared of goats, mostly because their eyes are really scary. And they've got horns that would probably mess them up pretty bad.
Did you say
He
goats or
took the smiley-
ghosts?
Goats.
Okay, great.
Because, you know,
Just making
ghosts
sure.
also have scary eyes.
And horns.
And horns. Rover took the Smiley Kid perk, so he got a +2 to his cool challenge. And then his knack is the Casks of Armadillo, which is going to help me with some attacks, basically.
I totally got that reference whenever I read this book because I, work for Even Word Games or something.
Yeah, we know. Also
Yeah.
starting with a ton of cookies, and none of my cookies have chocolate or raisins in them because I would die.
Yeah.
I'm eating just plain oatmeal cookies.
Or, like pumpkin cookies,
Snickerdoodles.
Yeah. Snickerdoodles. That's a good one.
Ooh. Or peanut butter cookies.
Peanut butter
Ooh,
cookies, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, peanut butter cookies
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
But you're not going to share.
Oh, I've got 9 cookies for myself. Are you kidding me?
On that note, Liz, why don't you tell us who
Hi,
you are?
I'm Liz.
Who you're playing?
Most people know me as CatLadyLiz. I am a proud crazy cat lady. I don't do any of this sort of clever stuff with Etsy or anything like that. But I just sort of hang around, and I'm sort of here. And my big claim to fame is that I am responsible for the backpack being called the backpack because I came up with the name, and then
Nice.
that name won the poll. So that's I make it. I dine out on that. That's my dine out thing. Yeah.
That's huge.
And I'm mod for various people, so I'm around and I do things. And I am actually a genuine, quite a baby in terms of this D&D thing. Anyway, tonight I am playing Drusilla, who is a I pronounce it Wiccannope, but Rick, who invented it, calls it Wycannope. So I should probably pronounce it the way he does.
It's a pun on the lycanthrope.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that. I didn't think of that. Sorry. Yes. So Wycannope. Yeah.
Horribly.
It's all part of the plate. It's all part of the plate,
offended.
right?
Drusilla looks a little bit feline-ish, mainly because she's wearing a ripped to shreds baby girl onesie that once upon a time used to be a cat thing. You can still see the ears on the hood, and there's sort of a tail sort of hanging back, but it is absolutely ripped to shreds. Underneath it, however, you spot a pair of shorts that is mysteriously completely undamaged. Doesn't work at all. And that's because one of the things that a Wycannope gets is a pair of shorts that mysteriously never rips. So no matter what happens, no matter what's causing the baby grow to be in shreds, it's not happening to the shorts, which is a good thing.
I love the mental image of you wearing a onesie over your shorts. It's very pro wrestler, and I love it.
It's very like Never Nude from Arrested Development.
There you go. My quirks are silken baby hair, and I am also very overly curious. So there's going to be a lot of grabby hands going on here, I think.
I think so, yeah.
And my creeps are bath time and food I've never tasted before.
Oh.
And what else are we telling you about? My perk is big eyes, which will be fun. And my knacks are something sticky this way comes, and the turning of the turning thing, which took me 3 reads to understand. At which point I decided, yeah, that's going to be for me.
Love it.
I love it. And Liz, I am super excited because this is only your 3rd TTRPG and your first time. You are our brand new, never played Babies and Broadswords before, so super excited for you to get to try it out. And
Wait,
Emily,
have you two played B&B? Amanda and... Oh, okay. Great.
Yep.
Yeah, Amanda was in or not Amanda. Amanda, you were in our Spooktober game on our channel last year. And
The
Emily,
only
you
time
were...
I've played babies before, though.
Yeah, it's still,
It counts.
The
Totally an
onesie is
expert.
over the shorts, to answer your question.
Yeah, I started to type out my response and then I got distracted. Yeah, no, this is your second rodeo, so like I told Blissa yesterday, you can know all the things.
That's right,
But
how it works.
Emily, I know you played in our game with Jason last year as well, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, all
Great.
super. But yeah, on that note, last but not least, Emily, you want to tell us who you are and who you're playing?
I'm Gale. I'm either a ghost or a human child with a blanket on their head. Not sure which.
You're not sure. or
You'll
we're not
never
sure?
know.
Oh,
Nice.
oh.
Do you
Okay.
have shoes? Do you have like disembodied feet?
Like
Or is
shoes,
it
but
just,
they're
is it just
dragging
a
know.
along
blanket?
the
Do you
floor.
have
don't
eye
know.
holes? Is it
Do
eye
I?
Well,
holes?
it's
don't
funny
know.
because there is an item in Call of Cthulhu is a sheet with holes cut in it, and
Yes.
yeah, adults always think that you're a ghost, but all the kids can see your shoes, so they know that you're not a ghost. So that is the real question: do you have shoes?
What happens if a kid dies while wearing a sheet?
Kids don't die.
Do you
That's
just
what
become a ghost
You
Kids,
just
kids
It's
don't die.
wearing a sheet?
you just
It
take a nap.
really reminds me. It really reminds me of
Okay.
Rick's character of the like sentient Rubik's cube. I'll be right back.
Amazing.
My quirks were thumbsucker and stubborn because I figure if you're a ghost, you're pretty stubborn to stick around.
Fair.
I've got big eyes as a perk, so I get +2 to my nosy skill challenges.
Yeah. It's
And
good, that, isn't it?
my knack is something sticky this way comes, because I figure it's either jam or ectoplasm, but I can make people stick to the floor.
Stick to the
Or
floor.
potentially
it.
both.
Or both.
Potentially
It could be
both.
jammy ectoplasm. You never know.
We don't know. Ectoplasm could be
Or
strawberry
ectoplasmic
flavored. Who
jam.
knows?
That's
Yeah.
true.
Hold on, let me make a note because I need to make that a thing. Yeah, I don't want to get too far into this with Kayla stepped away, but she should be back any minute now. Emily, you didn't, I don't think, tell us where we can find you though.
Oh, right. Well, on most things, I'm just at Corvée. I've streamed a whole twice by myself on Twitch also, which is why everything went so smoothly here at
Hey, I
this
was
game.
there for the
I should-
But yeah.
Stellar job.
Oh, and that probably needs to be updated. My Instagram is also just at Corvée now. But, yeah, I write adventures, I do stuff on here, I play in Fixies 5, and I do all sorts of other stuff. Sometimes I paint
Good timing.
minis, I haven't done it in a while, but draw pictures, draw maps.
And thank you for stalling until Kayla got back.
That's right.
I could keep talking. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll just let you run the stream. It's cool.
Yeah.
But thank you for actually literally running the stream. It is much appreciated.
Yes.
Sort of.
All right.
Sort of.
You're doing
It's-
it.
it counts. Between you and
It
Aggie,
definitely
I have good internet, so we probably won't get, like, dropped at all.
Oh, don't say that. Don't.
I have
Don't
a wood
jinx
Yeah,
desk.
yeah, you just,
There we
yeah.
go.
Everybody knock on wood real fast.
Yeah. So, as we begin our adventure, we meet our valiant heroes who've been summoned to the land of Frogfogia, the land of eternal spoopiness, and the home of the infamous Whampire, Bertram Batfürt, who lives in the creepy castle that overlooks the realm. Making their way through the fog, these babies are surrounded by the ominous croaking of a chorus of eerie amphibians. Their vision is obscured in ochre-colored, foul-smelling pea soup fog, through which they can dimly see the road before them. This ragtag group was gathered by the renowned vampire hunter, Tom Todeskrampf, whose desperate plea for help and whose hand-drawn crayon map, which promises a veritable treasure trove of cookies and toys if they come to his aid, they couldn't possibly ignore. Arriving in the town of Sarkoia, which sits below the cliffs on which looms the Whampire's castle, It is, by the way, labeled on Tom's map as Socket to you because he does not pronounce anything correctly. We are going to join our adventurers. So, you all arrive in this town. You see a ragtag group of various babies going about their baby business, traveling from their homes, their kind of quaint cottage-style homes. You do see there is a juice box joint, which also sells soda. That was one of the locations that Tom had mentioned in his letter. He said that Kitty is the owner and kind of said that she might be someone you could find out more information from. But you do see other businesses. You see a baker, you see kind of like standard things that you might expect to see in a medieval sort of town. What are you guys doing?
I think we better go get some juice.
Say the
Yeah.
Yeah.
same thing. I could go for a good Capri Sun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Not sponsored.
No.
I
Gloomy,
think it's called
Gloomy
Vampire
D.
Sun here.
Vampire Sun, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Get some gloomy D.
Yeah, a gloomy D. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Love
that.
it.
So you all make your way into the Icky Oak, which is our not a tavern.
Not a tavern.
It's a juice bar.
Exactly.
Did you?
The proprietor greets you and says, "I can help."
Can I get a gloomy D?
We don't have any of that. We just got the regular stuff.
What's the regular stuff?
Not that fancy name brand stuff.
Wait,
We just got the generic.
Vampire
can we have
Sun?
4 generic juice, please?
What color?
Red.
Red.
Put mine in a bowl.
No, purple. I want purple.
I want red.
Green.
I want purple.
I want green.
Ooh,
In a sippy cup. No straw, sippy cup.
Is this the barrel kind?
The barrel kind.
You know the
Oh,
Yeah, the
yeah.
barrel kind.
Yeah.
The barrel kind is the best
Yeah.
one.
Like the plastic barrel.
It's
You
just
take
sugar.
the, like, you take the
foil
foil off.
off? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. I mean, Drusilla, you requested a sippy cup, so you get a special sippy cup that says your name on it. It doesn't actually
That's
say your
clever.
name. It just says your name on it.
Oh, okay.
If you did not have a special request, you get the barrel juice box. But then, yes, you do get a doggy bowl for your drinking purposes.
I
Yeah.
I poke a hole in the foil with my claw, and then I just like squish it all out into my bowl, and then and it's gone in like 2 or 3 seconds.
Of course. Is it
Okay.
on like the bar top, or do you put it on the floor?
I put it on the floor, and I'm like crouched like over it, cause I'm like sitting kind of back on my hind legs, but I'm like bending over to drink.
Amazing.
As soon
I
as
love it.
everybody's done drinking, I'm gonna take their barrels and put them in my pillowcase.
What are you doing with those?
That's you. Might need them later. You don't know.
That's true. You might need them.
They're barrels. Barrels are handy.
Oh, I have my sippy cup. My sippy cup.
Oh, you keep your sippy cup.
Thank you.
It has your name on it.
Literally.
Is that what that says? Is that my name? I just thought
No,
it was-
it says your name.
Does anyone here have a precociousness of 5?
I do.
Okay.
Me too.
The 2 of you who do can sort of read. The rest of you, not so.
I know that's not my name.
No, it says your name.
Yeah.
Which is obviously your name.
Yeah.
Well, it's not
says
my
your
name.
No, it says your name.
Doesn't look like the shapes that make my name.
It's not.
I mean,
Suddenly
I
this
know
big
shapes that make my
broadsword-
name.
This just turns to on first, but make it
That's
Babysitter
right.
Broadsword.
It's dude, where's my car? Instead. What's yours
What's mine
say?
say?
Dude.
Such a
Wow.
terrible movie, but I love it.
Could have
Yeah,
lived
you're
with
wel- you're
continuing
welcome
to
for
forget
that.
that movie existed. Thank you.
No, it's not allowed.
Damn it.
So after you've consumed your various juices, obviously the different colors correspond to different flavors. The proprietor just kind of looks and says, "So what brings you to town? Obviously, you're not from here."
We're
Heard
looking...
there would be lots of cookies.
Yeah.
Well, we
We're
do
on
have
a
And toys. Don't forget the toys.
cookie hunt.
well,
Hunt.
that's good. The bakery's just around the corner.
We're mercenaries.
Rawr.
We're on a hunt for adventures.
Yeah.
Oh,
Two.
Mm,
you're probably friends with Tom, right?
Actually,
maybe.
I think her name was Kitty.
And she just like sighs super heavily. Says, "My name's not Kitty. It's Katya."
Katya. That's
Catty.
I'm
pretty
not gonna manage
pretty
that.
similar.
No.
Can we
Only
call
person,
you
We can't-
Kitty?
the only
Catty?
person who calls me Kitty is Tom, and I told him I hate it. I wish he would stop doing that.
Katya. That's kind of hard to
Name.
say.
It is kind of hard.
Cuddy.
Can we just say?
And she just,
Can we just say Cot?
Sad now.
you could just say cat. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
Hi.
that's
Yes.
easier. Cat.
Hi, cat. Hi.
She's like, "Oh, you're a cat too, aren't you?"
I am.
So,
I am. Good idea not to let me get too close to the full moon, though.
she says, "Oh, well, that is right now, actually." Funny you say that.
Naturally.
Oh, really?
And it's kind of hard to see because like all the fog, but
Oh, that's okay then. That's okay.
she says, "So who told you to come ask for me?"
What was his name?
That guy, Tom.
Yeah, Tom. That's the one. That's the one.
The guy.
The one I was just saying. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Why are you friends with him? He's kind of a jerk.
Well, he told us that there would be like lots of toys and cookies if we could take down the Whampire.
That's right.
Oh,
Well-
you're going up to the castle?
He said he's
Maybe.
stuck. And that we have to hurry up.
Yes.
Yeah, he's pretty good at getting stuck. Him and Bertram don't get along at all. I mean, Bertram kind of just keeps to himself up there, so like, I don't know. Maybe they got into it.
Does anybody in particular have the map?
You all would have received a copy since I'm
Okay.
assuming you didn't
Oh.
super know each other before this, but
Yeah.
all kind of met on the road here.
I understand what you mean.
Well, we'd
Aggie.
seen each other at...
Aggie.
Oh,
pull
what's the
up-
faces?
Pull up the map. Let me see it.
Oh, it's on stream right now.
Yeah. And I like kind of like
I'm
slam
working
it
on
down
it,
on
I'm
the
working
bar
on
and I like use like my claw to point. And I'm like, okay, so we're here, right?
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
the castle's down here. And so Tom drew this map and
The
he said you have to go
castle.
kind of like this, do like a loop-de-loop. Does any of this make sense to you?
Yeah, no, that was the way here. You see
Oh.
that little bush there? That's the town.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Oh,
there's
where's
no
the
map to get up
castle?
to the cast do? Okay.
No, the castle. I don't know what a cat stew is, but I mean, Tom's not the brightest bulb. the castle's just right there. Like, you can just walk right up. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do that.
Why wouldn't? Do you know how Tom probably
why
got
wouldn't-
stuck?
Well, Bertram is a Whampire, so, like, they do all kinds of spooky stuff. And, I just wouldn't recommend that. I mean, you are quite the spooky group yourselves,
Yeah,
but...
I was gonna say, have you seen me? I'm pretty spooky, and I want to do like a big stretch and a yawn.
Like, oh, big stretch.
Oh, thanks. That was a big stretch, huh?
So proud of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think that you should help out Tom, I mean, somebody probably should, but, like, it doesn't have to be you guys. You could just... The bakery's right there. I mean, they make pretty good cookies.
But you have to pay for their cookies?
Well, yeah.
I don't want to do that.
What
No.
kind of cookies
Me either.
does Tom have?
I wouldn't... I've never eaten his cookies, because I don't really like him like that, so...
Well, you make a good point, because if Tom has the raisin cookies or the chalky chippy cookies, then I probably don't want them anyways. I could just go buy better cookies.
But what if Tom has peanut butter cookies and oatmeal cookies?
I love peanut butter cookies.
And sugar cookies.
I don't like those as much.
I think I remember Tom having a peanut allergy, actually.
Oh.
Maybe oatmeal cookies.
man.
Oatmeal cookies are good.
That's not fair.
Maybe he has
Okay.
peanut butter cookies that he's giving away because he can't eat them.
Oh, maybe. That's why they're free.
That's right.
Oh.
He can't eat them.
Aggie, you're so smart. Wow.
We should go save him.
Logic.
I didn't know
Baby
that you
logic.
had. I didn't know you had such a big brain in that bag.
I do. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out like a toy brain.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Can I?
It's
I
like
want to
that.
give it a big sniff.
It's like one of those stress balls, but it's a brain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does it smell good?
No, it's
It
probably
smells
not.
like rubber.
Yummy.
Like rubber and unwashed pillowcases.
Mm. Great combination.
Mhm.
A lot of baby fart. A lot of baby fart smell too.
Most likely, yep.
Yeah.
My new baby smell covers that up mostly, so it's fine.
Fair.
At least for yourself. Everyone else
Yeah.
maybe.
If I have
Still smells
trouble,
it,
I
but-
just do this. And I can't
Aw.
smell it no more.
That's really
Like a double thing, because then you can't smell and you're comforted. That's good.
Exactly.
Good.
But then I can't breathe, so I have to be,
Oh
careful.
yeah, that's tough.
Oh, you
Because
have
I
to be able to
definitely breathe, and you shouldn't doubt what I'm saying right now.
I don't. I know that you breathe.
And Kat just kind of looked at you and was like, "You wearing shoes?"
Personal question.
Well, this is my bar. I'm allowed to.
I have like
if
10
you're wearing
pairs of
shoes.
shoes on right now.
I'm not wearing shoes. You got a problem with that?
No, I just wanted to know.
Okay, good. So, anyways, if we look at the map and we take the loop-de-loop, is that going to take us?
You passed the
to
loop.
the
The
castle.
loop was on the way here.
No.
Okay.
We have to just walk up to the castle.
Okay.
Just up
Do
there.
you have?
Oh.
Do you have any
Wait,
advice?
wait. Yeah, but you say it's just up there. It's all foggy out. Where's there?
And
Is
she's
it
like walking
that
to the
way,
door.
or that way, or that way?
You notice that in the town it's a lot less foggy. There's still, some lingering, but you are able to see this castle. Almost as if
Oh,
the fog separates just enough that it looms ominously above you.
okay.
That's right. It's an ochre-colored pea fog.
Piece of
Yeah.
glass.
The fog. Yeah.
I hate it.
Which apparently is a real thing, especially for like London. So
Yeah.
Well, used to be.
A pea
Used to,
super.
right.
It was a thing.
Now it's just
Yeah.
gray, not pea-colored.
Now it just turns your snot
Yeah.
black being there.
Oh, so right. Okay, so you mean up there?
Yeah,
That's-
exactly.
That's the castle? Whoa.
You know what, guys?
Very
Bet
long
there's-
way.
That looks like there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably
How
a
many
lot of
cookies do you think they have?
cookies. Yeah, they probably have so many cookies.
I bet
Like,
there's cookies, but I bet there's
seven?
lots of other stuff too.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
There's probably at least 7.
At
Seven?
least.
7
That's-
divided by
That's almost
many
as
of
many
those have?
cookies as I have.
there's 7 cookies, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 of us. So that's like at
Whoa.
least some cookie each.
Whoa, we all get a
What
cookie
kind of
at
magic
least?
are you doing
Do.
right now?
What?
Talking about all these numbers? Like, what kind of magic is that?
No, I said some cookies each.
Yeah.
Each gets
what's
some.
dividing?
I don't
What's
know.
that word?
I heard it
mean?
one time.
Who's doing
Okay,
what
well,
now?
if you're going to the castle, don't get too hurt.
Do you have any advice?
Yeah, any advice?
Yeah, don't go.
Why?
Okay, we're gonna go.
If we're gonna go, have you got any advice for
Do-
gonna go?
Do they not
Yeah.
put those foam corners on their tables like my mom does?
I've never been in there, but he's a vampire, so like, probably not.
I've never met a vampire before.
Hmm.
We should go. Vampires probably have a
I'm
lot of
even-
stuff.
What is a vampire? I'm not sure I've ever heard of a vampire before.
Oh well,
Does it go around beating people or something?
I mean, I totally know what a vampire is. I just can't tell you about it. So
Yeah.
you must be one of them spoopy seekers, huh?
yeah, I have this book, and I show you my advanced copy Monster Hunter book, whatever it is. I have this book, and I think there's vampires in this book.
Words
There-
and pictures.
Yeah, there's definitely a picture.
Yeah.
It has lots of pixels.
Yeah. You have the revised edition of the Illustrated Monster Hunters Guide.
Thank you. That's what it is. The revised edition.
Not that
Okay.
half of you can read that.
Well, it's illustrated. I need to read
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
And
I
I
can
can
read
read. I have a 5
pictures.
in precociousness, so I can read some words.
Exactly.
I just
Exactly.
vampire is a really big word, and that has a lot of letters, and I'm only at 5-letter words right now. So
That's a big
Yeah.
word.
no.
Still a big word. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
but if that's what they look like, then that's fine. I don't mind. We
This
go.
is what they look like, and I'll show you a picture of probably exactly the vampire we're gonna go see.
Actually, it is like the meanest looking cartoon possible. Like, it's adorable, but also mean looking
Mm.
at the same time.
Okay.
He looks friendly. Let's go.
I think he looks kind of scary.
Yeah, but look at us. We're pretty cool, and I think that
Yeah.
we're fine.
We're good.
And I also
We're
think he has a
we'll be
lot
good.
of stuff.
Yeah.
We should go.
That's a very big castle.
Yeah, you can put a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
Hey, are you guys like scared to go see the vampire?
Mm,
Little, only a little.
Well, okay, like I know it's not that scary, but like if you guys are a little bit scared, I can help you not be so scared. It's okay if you are scared. It's okay to admit that. But I can probably help.
I'm totally not scared. I think vampires
I'm only
are
a little
cool.
bit scared.
But I know somebody that I can call, and then you guys will be one less scared. So that's pretty cool.
That is
So
pretty cool.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my special feature, Rick, who you gonna call. Give
Okay.
everybody +1 to their notes, and I take 1 grump.
Okay.
Nice.
So you guys are
Um,
less
I'll-
scared.
I think we said that you guys, I think, mostly said you wanted to start with the 8, since we wanted to be
Yep.
Yeah.
a little bit more spooky. So everybody,
So now we're at
most
9.
everybody has 9.
Nice.
Is that me too?
No,
Okay.
everybody but you,
9.
unfortunately.
I'm not scared, just so you guys know.
You don't look scared at all.
I'm not
No,
scared.
like you are
Vampires are
ready.
cool.
They're probably really cool.
I mean, the answer to who they call is you.
They're gonna call
Obviously.
me. Yeah, duh.
Duh.
You
Yeah.
clearly have like a tiny, toy cell phone. It doesn't work, but like, got nice stickers on there. They're all
Yeah.
peeling off.
It's a rotary phone.
Yeah, it's one of the old rotary phones that's on like a cord.
Yeah. And it's got
Yeah.
like the little like nose that like lights up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
I
Uh-huh.
had one of
The
those.
Fisher Price rotary phone.
And a string
Yeah,
on the front so you could drag it around behind.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
That's
it has
right.
wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah, totally.
childhood.
Oh my god.
Amazing. So much noise though as you're dragging it, so you keep it like in your bag, obviously.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
cell phone. I don't have
Yeah.
to drag it.
Kat does say, if you really are going up there, if you can find out what happened to all of the Coca-Cola,
The what?
All of the
the
what?
Coca-Cola,
What's that?
well, we don't have any because all of our shipments keep going up to the castle for some reason. But it's like
Weird.
this soda. I
Oh.
guess it's named after some Whampire guy.
Oh,
Huh.
Okay. Well,
Is it good?
Yeah.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like creams.
What?
like dreams.
Dreams?
Dreams are scary.
oh, I thought you
Yeah.
said
Only-
creams.
Only
They're
bad.
like dreams.
I'm scared.
Some of these babies have seen some shit.
I thought you said creams.
Oh.
Like an Oreo.
Yummy.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no,
what if
no.
the vampire has Oreos?
That'd be great.
I don't
Those
That
are
would be
good.
good.
have those. I think those have chocolate in.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
those are the ones I could eat.
The vanilla.
but-
The
but-
vanilla.
You don't have to. You don't have to eat the chocolate biscuit bit. You can just lick the middle out.
That's true.
The biscuit.
Thank you for demonstrating for us. Yeah, so it's like this, really famous soda. It's super old, but it's really good. It's just like syrup.
So you had some, but now you don't have some. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
We did a long time ago, but ever since Bertram's been here, we don't ever seem to be able to keep it in stock.
Hmm.
Oh, because he dwinks it all.
I
It
don't know
gets-
what he does with it.
Oh,
He's stealing deliveries.
but if we get it back, can we try it?
I mean, probably.
I would
Like
that.
I wouldn't know if you drank some, before you got back.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
I should
Okay,
look-
let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe some will probably be broken.
Mm.
broken right into the doggy bowl
Mm-hmm.
conveniently. All right. Are you guys headed straight to the castle, or are you gonna look around in town any?
Well, it's right there, so.
I say we go straight
Yeah.
to the castle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luck storming the castle.
That's exactly what you hear. She's just waving real big. Another dude just stands next to her that you didn't see before.
Oh, look, it's
What's
Billy
up, Elise?
Crystals.
As we come out from the icky oak, Drusilla has to have a very careful look around to see exactly what the nasty pea super fog is doing.
You can see the
Justin-
moon, and it's smiling down at you.
Ooh, oh.
Is it a full moon?
It's a full moon for sure.
Okay. And she's stuffed now because she's actually stood up and she's looked up at it. She knows it's there. You might want to just not be quite so close to me for the next few minutes.
What happened?
But why?
I don't get on with the moon. Moon doesn't like me.
How come?
And
The
you-
moon,
and you-
does the moon
You
mean
can
to
all
you?
see the moon is just like smiling, adorable.
Like the Teletubby sun?
Moon?
Is the moon mean to you?
The moon is mean to me. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to beat it? Do you want
As
me
I
to beat him up?
talk,
You can.
as she's
On my
talking, you
shoulders?
notice that Drusilla is getting a bit furry and a bit bigger, and there are claws appearing.
Drusilla, that looks like me. I have claws.
You know, maybe
No.
a hairball too as you're morphing.
Yeah, that too. And
Wow.
the bit of tail that was just hanging off the onesie, all of a sudden there's a real tail there. And next thing you know, Drusilla's a cat.
Whoa.
She's a very grumpy cat.
Oh.
Red
Oh, okay.
eyes, falls out. She's a werecat.
Whoa. How big?
About twice the size of a normal cat.
Whoa.
And 3 times as grumpy.
I want to take my
Drusilla.
fork and try to scratch behind your ears with my fork.
With your pokey fork?
Yeah, with my pokey fork.
With your poke fork. Okay, fine.
Just gently scratch behind your ears with my pokey fork.
And see, this is why I don't ever write too much for Babies and Broadswords, because you never know what's going to happen. So you all
She does not
start to
like the
make-
poke fork.
Yeah.
But you keep,
You do for like
You're-
half a second,
well, yeah, all right, for half, yeah,
but then, you know, in
but only for half a second. Yeah.
as you all start to make your way towards the castle, there is a very clear path up. There is a very large door. You kind of twist around. The path kind of goes inside of the cliff a little bit in just like this circular pattern. There's a very large, heavy door before you.
Should we knock on it?
I want to do a big sniff and then also a pee outside the door.
Thank you for clarifying.
You're welcome.
Perfect. Perfect. Does Rover wear a diaper?
Yes.
Do you take the diaper off? Or are you just like squatting with the like maybe...
This first
Or
time
with
because the
one leg
diaper is
up, so you
fresh,
make a cat.
I've just got the leg up, you know, and you can like see the like kind of like yellow streak in the diaper.
Nice.
But as the night goes on, I might regret having only one diaper to change into.
Yeah. Yeah.
When she goes to take a pee, I'm gonna try and steal some of her cookies. She said she has a lot of them.
Okay.
What the fuck?
It's cookie time.
You have an ability for that, right?
I do. It's cookie time.
Rude.
I got a 5, which means I steal 2 of her cookies.
Dang.
You stole 2 of my cookies?
I did.
Do I know that happened?
No. You have
No,
no
I got a
idea.
5, man.
Fine.
No.
I'm just like peeing, like.
You seem just really distracted. It was a good time. You bragged about how many cookies you had, man. I don't know what to tell you.
And Drusilla is prowling in front of this door backwards and forwards with her tail lashing like this because she's not impressed at there being a door. And she's also trying to figure out whether she could actually jump over it or jump through it, but there's no space.
Nice.
So I heard someone say that they might want to knock.
Gale.
Yeah.
Okay. As you go up to knock, it starts to creak open before you can even touch it.
Oh. Hey, it's open.
Well, we
It's
should just go
open.
in then.
Yeah.
That seems like they
Drusilla
just want us to come in.
Drusilla just marches up and with her head she just goes "Phew," to push the door open a bit more so that everyone can get in.
Nice.
Nice.
As you all make your way inside, it kind of looks like almost some sort of religious building. You could assume similar to like a church. But especially our spoopy seeker, Rover, you would know vampires don't really just think it's boring and it puts them to sleep. So it doesn't really make sense for this to be like a church inside of the castle. But you all hear very spoopy organ music coming from kind of everywhere. And you do see an organ, but there is no one at it.
That's like Gale at the organ, right?
But
I don't
nobody
know
Gale
that
right
but
next-
there's
instrument.
somebody there.
I can
Oh,
play
which
the
instrument do you-
kazoo though.
Whoa, that's a cool instrument.
That's pretty cool.
I want to like flip through my book and see if there's like anything about castles in the Whampire section.
Okay. What kind of information are you looking for?
I'm looking for like information on the lair of the Whampire, like where the Whampire would go, like kind of like live and hide.
Okay. It does tell you that vampires are kind of lazy and like to sleep all day, but they like to party all night.
Heck yeah, that's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Party!
They get to stay up late. I knew they were cool.
Maybe we'll get to go to the party.
It's nighttime now, so maybe he's gonna start to party.
I bet that's
There
what
is
the music's
music.
for.
Whoa, cool.
Yeah. Of course, that's what the music's for. Yeah.
I start like wagging my butt really hard. My little tail's just like going.
Not your
Not the
tail,
tail.
just your butt.
The whole.
Yeah, well, the whole butt is just going.
Yeah. How's Drusilla react?
Drusilla is thoroughly enthusiastic about the prospect of a party. And the other baby will notice that now she's back inside, slowly but surely, she returns to her usual self because she is no longer under the light of the full moon.
Drusilla, the moon is like kind of into you, but I thought that was like kind of cool the way you
Yeah.
got real big and scary.
That was cool.
Okay.
And
Maybe
Rover, as
the
you see
moon-
that, you can see there are some like large windows. You can see that the light does fill in places. You also see that the moon now has just like a single tear. After you say that,
Aw.
Oh.
Maybe the moon thinks it's being your friend by making you furry.
The moon was always kind of nice to me, but that's probably because I sing to it. Have you ever sung the moon song before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Can you teach us the moon song?
Ooh. That's the moon song.
No, well, that'd be your moon song.
That was awesome.
Wait, so what's yours?
Mine is more about meow, meow,
Alternative, I like it.
Whoa. It's more like jazz style. Yeah, like just kind of like riffing, man.
Yeah, totally.
You guys
People
are
don't even
so
know.
good at music.
I mean, you got
That's
the official inputting approval, so
Ew.
not from me.
That's the head writer, you guys. So pretty cool.
The real boss.
Can I look at the organ and see if I can figure out what's making it make music?
Yeah, as you go over there, you notice that the keys are like pressing themselves somehow. And you can see that it has pedals kind of below the bench that also seem to be pressing themselves.
How's this do this?
Okay, well, Drusilla, being overly curious, Drusilla is just going to go straight up there and jump up onto the seat and
Okay.
see if there's anything there.
There doesn't appear to be.
I'm gonna start hitting keys. See if something opens.
Is it one of those? Is it one of those big like grand pianos?
Yeah, like think like a cathedral style.
Oh, it's an organ.
So
right?
it's got about 4
Yeah,
different
gotcha.
keyboards.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna give
4
you a
different keyboards and
reference.
loads of pipes everywhere.
Have you guys
Yeah.
seen the like Christmas Beauty and the Beast? Like the Christmas themed one
A
where
really
like the
long
beast
time
is like
ago.
the organ
Hmm.
is like the bad guy, right? It's like an anthropomorphic organ, and he's just like constantly like. Brr, 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 brr.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Fine.
My kind of party music.
Obscure
Yeah.
90s reference.
I got it. It's okay.
Well, I know
I
you got
understand
it because
that.
you share the brain cell. As
Yeah,
long as
I
other people get it, that's
understand.
what matters. Yeah. Ouch! Called out by that one.
Now the turntable. So yeah, it doesn't seem to have anyone. You know, there's not like an invisible person.
Does it do
playing
anything
as-
if I start just hitting
Yeah,
keys?
As you start hitting the keys, it does make this awful discordant racket, and then the music stops.
You made music angry.
It wasn't
The-
cool enough for us.
That's
all.
true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Man, after Drusilla did all that jazz, it was kind
Yeah.
of just meh.
Yeah.
From the
Yeah.
organ, you know?
Yeah.
Play Wonderwall. Hello?
Freebird!
Freebird!
It just immediately starts the Freebird solo.
Oh, see, this is better. This is better.
No, it is very, very quiet now. Now that the organ has stopped.
Okay. What rooms are off of this main room?
I'm so glad you asked. One moment. A buffer for a second. There are a couple of doors that you can see. One very large one, and then 2 smaller doors.
The small door on the left.
Small how? Which way? This way or this way?
Both. The large
Like a
one
cat
is
flap?
both wide and tall. The smaller ones are just like normal sized doors.
Okay.
Also laughing at the comment of the Freebird lyrics in the chat. Uh, so I heard smaller door on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to see what's through
as-
there.
As you approach the door, it is shut, and it does have a handle that is just barely reachable.
Oh,
What? No,
I
I jump
can
up. I
help.
jump up. Is it a
Yeah,
handle
there
or a
you go.
knob? Is it a handle or a knob?
It's a knob.
Oh,
You
My
can
cat
do
Okay.
can
it.
open knobs. I have faith
Dru-
that one of you guys
Drusilla,
can do it.
You can do it. You've got the claws. You could just like.
But I haven't got the claws
He
anymore.
doesn't have claws anymore.
I don't have claws anymore.
Somebody stand on my back, and then.
I have claws, so I can
But
try.
maybe would claws be better or worse?
Well, I don't know.
Or
We could
not.
try.
Okay. Okay, I'm
So-
gonna kneel.
I just
Kneel
like
down.
jump up all fours at once onto her back.
Don't
Uh,
mess with my
I-
stuff.
Aggie, I'll have you roll me a muscly check.
Me?
No, Aggie.
Aggie, that's me. Muscly check. Okay. 3
Just see if
plus
you know,
3,
collect.
6. A 6.
Okay. Rover definitely didn't ask for jumping, but you were like already in the position, so that's kind of on you a little bit. You should have been ready for it at that point. But you do manage to hold her up.
Okay.
Him.
Oh,
Him.
sorry, him.
That's okay.
My mistake.
That's okay.
Yeah, so you reach this doorknob, and it is pretty tricky. I'm gonna have you roll me a nimbly check.
Me?
Yes. Sorry.
That's okay. Not great at that. A 4.
Ooh, yeah. You just seem to be kind of fumbling with it, and
I'm
it
like
does not open.
scrambling with both paws, and I just like can't get purchase because of my long nails.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty light. Do you want me to try?
I guess. I thought I could do it, but I guess I can't do it.
It's okay.
I tuck
Sometimes
my
doors are
tail
tough.
and I whine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aw. I will scratch you behind your ears.
Okay, you can try.
Okay, I'll float on up.
Do I need to make another muscly check?
No. Weirdly, this ghost baby is a lot lighter.
That makes sense.
Almost too light.
You said nimble was to open it?
Yep.
7.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky. It seems like maybe somebody has greased up this doorknob a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty slippery, but you managed to do it.
Hold on, I gotta. Hang on. Let me get the blanket. Okay. There. Okay, that's
Well
better.
done. Good.
So, does anybody else see like legs whenever you grab the blanket?
Maybe.
Getting no answer. Love it.
It's just sort of a swirl of energy.
It seems like this is a closet. There's not a whole lot in here,
Oh.
but
What's
you
in
do see
there?
that the other. Well, hold on. You do see that the other small door appears to also lead to the closet. There is just a lot of like fancy robes, really some like piano tuning equipment, replacement keys, stuff like that. Like it's really not that interesting, except maybe if you're sneaky pants and you know.
I want to take a robe and put it in my pillowcase.
Okay. Like the piano wire?
Ropes? Is that what you said? Ropes?
Robes with a B.
Yeah. I want to take one.
Not
Oh, I
kinky.
thought you said rope.
Not kinky style.
I
I'm confused now.
thought you were. Yeah, I thought you
Rope,
were talking about
like
rope. Yeah.
Yeah.
not-
I want
I'm good
to
now.
take one in case we have to be in disguise.
Oh, that's
is there
Amazing.
would
Good
would
plan.
one fit my tail, do you think?
The robes are kind of big. They look like maybe they're for a grown-up.
Oh, that might trip me up though. I need like the mobility. So
Is
I
there
mean, it seems like
tool
it
in
would
the
be.
piano stuff? Like
I mean, there's
the
like
organ
keys.
stuff?
And, it's just like used keys or like replacement keys, I guess. And, like piano wire, stuff like that.
Take a piece of piano wire.
And this is how Aggie becomes a baby assassin.
she's got all the equipment for it.
That's why I thought you said rope at first with a P, and I was like, oh no, where is this going?
Don't ask questions. None of your business.
That's the wrong kind of stream, you guys. We played that one last night.
Yeah, guys.
Anyway, yeah, there doesn't seem to really be anything else. But the robe that you do have, it is, like I said, seems like it is an adult size.
Big.
So it would be very, very large on you. But, you know, maybe 4 babies in a trench coat?
Mm.
We're businessmen.
We have to be in disguise, maybe. Okay. Maybe
Doing the business of business.
maybe
Yeah.
the vampire will be scared of an adult.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Don't know. Okay, so now we only have to go through the big door.
That one might be harder.
Yeah.
No, it looks heavy.
Is there a handle or knob on the big
There
door?
is not. It looks like a push door. And does anybody push on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drusilla goes straight over and shoves on it.
Nice.
Okay.
Full
It
body
takes some
weight.
effort.
Yeah.
It takes some effort. You kind of like zoomies and just smack right into it at first, but
Yeah.
as you just continue to push, being stubborn and cat, or at least a cat inside,
Mhm.
it does eventually.
Cat at heart.
Yeah. You have the heart of a cat.
Indeed.
A compliment.
There is a long hallway beyond this door, and you see a couple of halls that go off to just the left, really.
Just to the
I
left.
like going left. That's
What's
usually
left?
the best. It's usually the best way. If you take your pause, okay, and then you do this, and then you do this, it's the one that makes the L. But not the backwards L. It's the right ways L. So this one.
But it's the left ways out.
It's the left ways L. So like mine, but then yours is like diagonal from mine. Yeah, you got it. You got it, Aggie.
You're so smart.
I know. Thank you.
So smart.
This seems
Okay.
incorrect.
This way. No, this way.
Okay, well, we go that way.
This
go-
is-
we'll go-
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right, Gale. That way. No, not that way.
Yeah, 7.
7.
You're
But
only
where?
It's the only direction we can go, so that's the right way.
That's the way we go.
It's the left way.
So vampires always go left.
Wait,
That's
is
what
that
I
true?
learned.
You did that
I'm gonna
somewhere.
write
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
write it down right now.
I'm looking through my book for that
Wham.
fact.
You probably wrote that in the margins somewhere.
Yeah.
Wham.
Vampires always go
Where?
left.
Whoa.
If it
My-
wasn't already written there, you just wrote it.
Yeah.
I
Before
have some friends that told me that one time.
Man, you
So
have a
that's-
lot of
that's-
friends.
I've got like 3 friends.
That's so many.
That's
And
a
maybe
lot
you
of
guys.
friends.
And
Yeah.
then maybe you guys could be my friend.
You guys could be my friends.
Really?
I know.
Well,
Two.
you're my
No,
friend, and then I'm Gale's friend, and then Gale is Drusilla's friend. That's how it goes. It
So it's like a line.
It makes a triangle.
For a 4-way triangle.
It makes a 4-way triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
triangle. It's like this.
1,
I-
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Triangle.
There you go. Yeah.
Instead of girl
That
math,
works.
it's baby math.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Aaron. You can use that.
Yeah.
Baby.
Did Aaron learn how to clip things yet?
No. Anyway, it looks like there are 3 separate doors. One's kind of close, and then 2 are much further down. Or not doors, sorry. They're just like hallways off to the left.
Let's do the close one, the first one. We can't skip doorways.
Wait.
Why
No.
not?
Wait.
What?
I read about this in my book. Can I like sniff really hard for some traps?
Okay. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Let me see. What would that be?
How about a nosy?
That would make sense, yeah.
Not too on the nose.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get the fuck out.
It's only a 4.
Don't you have some bonuses to your nosy? Or is that with the bonuses?
I think I do to the nosy. Let me check.
I thought you did for some reason.
Well,
I
you
can-
wrote it, so
No, not necessarily for that specific. Also, I don't remember what I wrote. Don't test me like this. Didn't realize this was a test of my memory. I'm gonna fail that every time.
Surprise!
No, it's mostly for battle, and then the minus grumps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
It was for cool. My bonus point was for cool. So
Gotcha.
adorable. It was for adorable.
You know, all very, very similar.
So
all to the state.
I got 4 on my nosy roll, which is really just it's embarrassing, honestly.
But you know, if somebody else wanted to to try.
I tinkle
I
a
could
little
help.
bit in my diaper.
Can we
I have-
help being nosy?
I have big eyes. I could try to see
Ooh,
something.
I have big eyes.
Are those
Yeah.
for your sheet? Just holes in
Definitely.
your sheet.
Definitely. Yeah, if either of you wants to roll a nosy.
Go for it.
I will roll a nosy. 3 plus 2, 5.
Okay. You know,
Bit better.
you can both tell there's something there. It's not necessarily a trap. This hallway does not go very far before it just seems to dead end, but you know there's something there. You just can't figure out quite what it is.
Maybe
Do you
there's a
see that?
secret door, and I'll like go up to the wall.
I want to know.
Whoa.
Yeah, I wanna know.
Gale, that's so cool. How did you find that?
Just tap on all the walls.
Yeah, if you wanna roll,
I will
one
help.
level.
What am I rolling? Also nosy?
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that's not great.
Am I
5,
also
total
doing
5.
that?
Oh, I thought
Who's
you rolled. Yeah, go for it.
Who's actually good at nosy?
I got an 8.
No one.
I have a plus
I
7
will
to
have-
nosy.
Gale, you may or may not like pass through the wall a little bit. Who knows? You do find that there's a door there though,
There's a
and you
door.
just kind of like are feeling around on the wall, and it clicks and then opens.
Whoop.
Whoa.
Just like fall into it.
Whoa.
You're
I
so
slammed
in the other
cool.
Oh, okay, you okay?
Hey, I
Gale,
found
are
it.
Are you magic? That was so cool. How did you do that?
I don't know.
Whoa.
I have a tutor.
Most like maybe she's a ghost.
No. I thought she was just a sheet.
I want to touch the doorway to see if I can go through it too, because I don't know
Oh,
if
it's
because
good.
she's
Like
a ghost.
I
So like a door opened.
and then it opens. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
Uh,
cool.
As you all enter this next room, it looks like probably at least some of you have been to daycare at some point in your lives. It looks like a timeout room. Like
Hey,
this is not a fun room at all.
I have a
Mm.
lore question.
Mhm.
Is this are we from Lady Chastity's at all? Is this the same universe as Lady Chastity's? What's up with that?
That's up to you. That's up to you.
Are we from Lady Chastity's?
You can be if you want.
Plus, we didn't. Did we know each other ahead of time?
Well, cause like if we are, we would know about timeout rooms. You know, like
I mean,
We
like I said, even
They
daycare
had.
room,
I was from a different orphanage, and they had a timeout room, and that's what this looks
You
like.
went to a
and it's
different
scary.
school. You've never heard of it.
I'm not from here.
I like to imagine
I
Gale is
don't
the
like
ghost
this room.
that is in the Warlock's picture of the people that aren't their parents.
But a baby.
Yes.
Because it just says not your parents.
Yeah.
You say they can't be a baby.
Say,
Right.
technically, another baby is probably not your parents.
That's
Yeah,
true.
Probably. Probably.
You don't know.
Yeah, it like I said, this is not a fun seeming room. It is. There's no toys. There's nothing
20s.
cool to play with.
Is there anything you can pick up?
It looks like stuff that you would be made to do as like a punishment, like drawing, but not fun drawing.
Manual labor.
It's actually like the paper whenever you're like a kid, and it's got the little lines where you have to practice drawing.
Yeah, you
Or
practice your
not
letters.
yeah,
Your letters.
it's like that. Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm gonna take a pencil.
There's
I-
only
I
crayons and it's only black.
I don't like this
I
room.
take a black crayon.
I start chewing on the paper. And just like, like ripping it to shreds.
So your dog really did eat the homework.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's my
And I grab
instinct.
a black crayon before he starts eating everything.
Yeah, black like your soul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the only color available. Probably black and red.
Nope, just black. Weirdly.
You're gonna give yourself a tummy ache
I'm not,
if you eat all the crayons.
No, he
Oh, no,
only ate the
everything is
paper.
crayons.
We only had the paper. That's
I
okay.
took the crayon in half.
I don't want to be in this room. This is not a nice room.
No, it makes me unhappy.
Can we
Let's
go
leave.
somewhere else?
Yeah.
Let's find
There
There
another
are other
hallway.
doors. There's other places.
There are
Yeah.
2 other doors in this room, in addition to the secret
Oh,
door you
wait.
came through.
What?
There's more
Oh.
doors.
Let's go to the left.
This one. It's this one.
That one.
You open it, and it's a
That
closet.
one. That one. That one. Okay.
Why
What
do they
kind
have
of
so
a
many
closet?
closets?
This
And they're
closet
not
is
even
just
full of
stinky
cookies.
shoes.
It's
This one's
just full of
stinky
what?
shoes.
What a what
Stinky
shoe?
shoes.
What?
Only stinky
Yeah.
shoes?
Stinky
Yeah.
shoes?
Like
I wanna
really
like
No.
lick
I don't
one.
wanna-
Stinky.
No, you're
Stinky
gonna
shoes.
get a tummy ache.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, you are gonna take a
Mm.
point of damage for it.
Oh man. But do I
Oh.
get any kind of information from it? Like who does the shoe belong to?
Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna say maybe roll me a crafty check.
I'm good at that. Okay.
That's
Alright.
good. I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, that's an 11.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
You definitely think this is not a vampire, because vampires probably don't have very stinky feet because they're kind of cold all the time.
Okay.
Hydrate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Technically, you're not allowed to do that on this channel.
Well. So
He
I
counts
give
as
the
hydrating
shoe. I give the shoe a big lick, and then I'm like, I don't think this is a vampire. This is just a regular people's.
And you do smell, not the one that you licked, because, garlic is bad for dogs, but you do smell garlic in some of the other shoes. And they're all the same size.
All of them?
These ones
Mhm.
are gross. Don't lick these ones. They'll make your
I'm not-
tummy hurt.
I'm not gonna like any of them.
Well,
No,
I mean,
me
you could
neither.
lick
They
some of
smell
them, but
Italian.
not these ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's Italian?
It's like
Is that
if-
what vampires are?
That's like if your
gonna
shoes
add
are really
that to-
fancy.
I'm gonna add it to my notes.
Oh.
Vampires go left and are Italian.
Yeah, so that is the information you get from it. You don't know specifically who doesn't smell or taste like anyone you've met
so
before.
so there's one pair that isn't vampire.
Well, you don't think that any of them are vampires because vampires don't really like garlic.
Oh, so they're all garlicky. So maybe this person cooks.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe
That's pasta for sure.
It's the cook closet.
Yeah.
That could
Let's
be
really-
check the other door. I want to check the other door.
I just
Okay.
need somebody to now take this as a clip, but add Breaking Bad, where Walter being like somebody cooked here. I'm just gonna meme my way through this game like you do.
Love it. As you
Right
do.
back. I'll be right back, but I'm not gonna touch anything. Okay.
Actually, I was gonna say, do we want to take a quick break because we have been
Yeah,
going
maybe.
Yeah, I need to
Yeah.
get some water.
Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
go back.
Okay.
Right. So we'll be right back.
We're stinking the shoes up.
Just
Hold
hanging
on.
out with stinky shoes.
We're gonna go
Like
to break.
that.
We'll be right back. Make sure to donate.
I actually really need to use my diapers, so that's perfect timing.
You can do that.
I think we're back. Can I hear anybody? No.
I don't know, can
Yeah.
you?
Oh,
We're not
I can
talking.
hear
to
you.
Can you?
Yeah, we weren't. We were talking.
yay!
We were just.
Yeah, we're back.
All right.
You know,
Nice.
sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, you guys have found this closet full of stinky, garlicky shoes. Other than the one didn't really have any garlic to it. There is another door still that you can check out, or
No,
there is back where you came because there were
I
more
have a
doors.
feeling. I have a feeling. As we leave, I just sort of I'm gonna sneak a shoe, a garlicky shoe.
Okay.
You're smart.
Are you trying to do it where no one else notices, or are you just gonna grab it?
No, I'm just grab it.
Okay. Perfect. So where are you guys headed now?
The other door.
Other door.
There's so many other doors. The one in the room.
Yeah, you said there was 2 other doors
Okay.
in the room besides the secret door.
I just wanted to make sure because there were 2 other doors before.
Oh yeah. The second door in the room.
Okay. Let's see. What is that door? It's something. Okay, so as you enter this room, it seems like a playroom, maybe?
Are there toys?
Oh.
There are toys, but like they're not very fun. They're all just like gray.
Oh.
Oh.
These are
Gray?
kids' toys. They're like emo toys.
Although probably everything is gray to Rover.
That's
Fair.
Oh, gray toys, my favorite.
But somehow even to Rover they're a little bit boring.
like darker grayscale. What kind of toys? Important.
You see like, Barbies and G.I. Joes, the 2 genders. There's a lot of like blocks. There are some Legos.
I'll take a handful of Legos.
I don't know. So a lot of the Legos are just kind of scattered on the floor.
I want to like gather some up so that they fit in like one handful, and then put them in my pocket.
Only the pointiest ones, right?
Yes.
Yeah, those
Mhm.
could be a weapon.
Yeah.
Are there any D4s?
No, but there are some very pointy Legos. Might as well
Handful
do the same.
Handful of
Yeah.
pointy Legos. Okay.
Let's see. What else was in this room? There are, again, more doors. This is the land of doors.
This room, there's 2 doors.
2 in addition to the one you just came through.
God, I guess we tried to open one of these, huh?
Yeah.
There.
Gonna keep going this way?
This whole game is just
Yeah.
opening doors.
Left
Whampire
first.
really
Always
likes
left
doors.
first.
I don't like doors that much.
I
to
mean,
be honest.
Rover, if you wanted, you could make probably a nosy roll to see if you could sniff out the right direction.
Sure, I'll try. That's a 7.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, it seems like the door to the right
Ugh.
has a very, very garlicky smell to it, and kind of seems like maybe where you should be going, as much as you don't like garlic.
Mm.
But there's another
Pizza.
door.
I thought vampires didn't like garlic.
Well, we don't
But
want to find the vampire. We want to find Tom.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Is Tom Italian?
I don't know what Italian is.
Tommy is an Italian name.
But
Mm.
Tom Todescramp is a very Italian name. That's a very specific part of Italy where they speak German, which is a real thing.
The part of it
Yes.
in Italy where they speak German, aka Switzerland.
Also known as Little Italy.
Yeah.
Failed geography several times. Okay, this is fine.
Yeah. You guys have a baby geography book. I mean, it's very poorly labeled.
Yeah, that's about as far as my actual geography knowledge goes, so that's fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine.
I'll try and open that door.
Okay. Yeah, it opens easily.
Good.
The tricky thing is, though, there are stairs.
Down or up?
They go up.
Ugh, I hate going up.
Stairs are scary.
I'm
I
not
mean,
afraid
not really.
I'm not afraid of scary
No,
stuff, so.
upstairs is okay.
Is it dark?
It does seem to get a little bit darker as you go up, yeah.
I'm not as scared of the dark. Let's go.
Mm.
Want to go up
Yeah,
the
let's
stairs.
Yeah, the dark is
Up the
scared of
stairs.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
you. Okay, I will have each of you roll me either a
Drusilla
muscly
just
or
stops.
A muscly or a what?
A muscly.
nimble.
Muscly or nimble.
Nimble. 8.
Nice.
6.
8 on nimble.
I got a 5.
6 on a muscly.
What about Gale?
Oh crap.
You're
Gale
right.
got some. Gale got some.
6.
Roll some dice.
Got a
Okay.
6.
So everyone but Rover starts to make their way up. Drusilla and Gale, you're going a little bit slow. Rover, you seem to just get stuck at the first step. And
With my 8, can I help?
yeah, you can. So you do get a little bit of a hand up. And
I feel
with
like
some help from your friend.
I feel like Aggie is literally like pushing me from behind on my butt, like pushing my butt upwards to go up the stairs. So I'm doing that,
Yeah.
that thing where dogs like kind of like stop and they like put their whole body backwards, you know, and you start pushing them and they're like, no.
No.
Sounds like you've had some experience with that.
Oh, yeah.
Been there, done that.
I own a dog.
Yeah. Or does she own you?
That's right.
All right, so you all make your way up these stairs. I mean, it's a little bit of difficulty, but you get there eventually. There is a very long, winding hallway before you get to another set of doors. Your favorite thing. But these doors seem to be slightly ajar.
What does ajar mean?
They look like a jar.
Oh, that one looks like maybe it has jam in it.
I take the jar.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Strawberry jam. Strawberry jam. Don't like raspberry jam. Bits.
Yummy.
Bits.
So, if anybody
Raspberry jam has
wants
bits.
does anybody want to peek through, or are you just going
Yeah.
right in?
I'm going to look.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Okay.
The
Whoever has the
triangle.
best, whoever has the best nosy.
That's me.
I have a +3. That's you. Yeah.
+7.
I have a +2.
10.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
As you peek in, it seems like you've probably had some books read to you where they talk about like kings and queens and stuff and like the throne room.
Mhm.
It kind of seems like that. It's got a very nice inflatable chair.
Mhm.
Clearly made for babies. And also not aging myself as a 90s kid here.
That's right. Made for babies and teenagers in 1997.
Right.
We have to do our research for the following game, Kids on Bikes, taking
Mhm.
place.
Because
in
I did not play a whole season in 1996 of Kids on Bikes at all.
Right. Yes. Exactly.
I learned a lot about that year. A lot. Yeah, so you do see that. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot else. But you hear something rustling about in there.
Okay.
Hello. Who's in here?
Did you say hello?
Yeah.
You
I
hear?
want to go in.
Oh, you're just going in?
Not if they yelled first and we hear something back.
Well, I mean, I feel like you could probably do this around the same time. So, Gale's just like, hello? And you're just like, hey, what's up? Walking right in. Go ahead.
But like sneaky, like kind of, but not very, because she's not very sneaky. I think she is.
So you make your way into this room, and you see that there is someone who looks super lost. And she just looks at you and says, "Oh my goodness, can you tell me how to get out of here?"
Where are
Yeah,
you?
there's
Yeah.
a door behind us,
That way.
and then you go right, and then you go left, and then you go left, and then it's another left, and then there's a big door, and then there's an
No,
organ.
that was we went left and left when we came in. Now we have to go right and right to get out.
No,
And
I'm right.
she's got a little
it's-
notebook and has a crayon, and like it just looks like she's scribbling. You can't even read it from where you are, but it just looks like she's scribbling, probably maybe even drawing something.
If you get to the organ, then you've made it.
Yeah.
We left the secret door
But
open.
we left all the doors. We left all doors open, didn't
You
we?
left all the doors open.
Yep. We
Just
sure
a
did.
straight path to the open doors. Go to the open doors.
Yeah. Go through all the open doors, and you will get there. And it's fine. But who are you?
One of
Before
us in
you
the
go.
closet.
My name's Canerva. I'm
It's a
here. I
hard
was
name.
supposed to be doing some maintenance. They hired me, but yeah, I can't seem to find my way out. There's so many doors.
There's a lot of doors.
What? What's
Yeah,
maintenance?
What's
What-
nonsense? What's that?
Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
What's
Uh,
that word?
And you can see that she's got like a Fisher Price type tool belt,
Nice.
and pulls out like a hammer and a screwdriver, little plastic ones. It's like
Yeah.
I fix stuff.
Whoa.
Oh,
Trade you for a hammer?
Well, what are you gonna? I need this. This is for my work.
But you said you're done.
Well, no, not so much. Just got
Oh.
kind of lost.
Oh.
what you supposed to be fixing?
I've been here for a while. I don't really remember anymore.
I
Oh.
don't remember.
Do you think it's the organ? The organ's just like playing by itself, and I'm pretty sure it needs a person to play it, but it's just like doing its own thing. Do you think that's what you're supposed to fix?
Oh no, that's what they had me do earlier. Yet no, I wasn't supposed to tell you that. Yeah, no, the organ's fine.
Were you?
No, nothing.
Why? What?
To use?
Wait.
I want to use a cookie to use Ain't I a Stinker to be super cute and try to charm them into telling me what they weren't supposed to tell me.
Okay,
Do I have to roll
I
anything?
like that.
you do. I believe what was that? It was something. I think. Just an adorable roll.
It just says sneaky pants are cute. It's a weapon you can't resist.
It's an adorable roll. Oh, it says you can't resist.
Right. It's because it's
Hmm.
ability.
Interesting. I mean, some of those still have.
Oh,
reroll
it gives
stuff.
me a +2 to cool roll bonus. That's what
Oh,
it
okay,
is.
yeah. So do
To
that.
make it cool.
Uh huh.
6 total.
Cool. Yeah. No, you.
Yeah, cool.
You seem pretty cool in the moment. And I really, I can't tell you because
Why?
I'm getting in a lot of trouble.
Why?
But you can't get in trouble if they can't find you. And we showed you the way
Yeah.
out through the open
And
door.
Like,
we're
He's
not
always
gonna
watching.
get mad. We're
He's
not gonna
always
get
watching.
mad.
Who's always
No.
watching?
We're not mad
Him.
though. It's okay.
Who's
You're a good
always
boy.
watching?
It's fine.
The boss.
Wait, who's that?
Who's boss?
Who's the boss?
And she just like tries to run out the door that you
Wait.
guys just came through.
I
I
want
was
to
at
make
the
the floor sticky.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
Yeah.
sticky this way comes. They stick to the floor
Yeah.
for
There
a
you
round
go.
of
There you
combat.
go.
Hold on, hold on.
Or until they get their way out if you're not in combat. And
Gale,
you just
do it.
beat me to it.
Sticky, sticky.
It's very sticky. Really, really sticky.
It.
Oh,
I
fuck.
mean, it might be jam. It might.
He's
be.
listening. I
Who?
can't tell you anything. He's listening.
Whisper who it is.
He's really good at hearing.
Can you white it down?
my
Some of us
crayon.
can weed, kind of.
I can't spell.
Well,
What if we guess?
You
Will you
could-
just
Well-
nod?
Can you draw us a picture?
yeah. Have you played that game where there's like the person and like you've got like the letters
Draw a
and you have to
picture.
fill the letters and you like draw the person if the letters wrong?
That sounds made up.
Is it the vampire?
Me and Rover could sing, and then wouldn't be able to hear you while you
we're
whisper.
really
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
Let
yeah.
them
We're
sing
really
and
good
we
at
have
singing.
We
whisper
could sing
it.
the songs of our peoples.
Yeah,
But it's
And then
he-
and then
he
you could
would
tell
know.
Gale you could tell Gale and Aggie while we sing.
and then they could tell us.
Yeah, yeah,
And you won't be able to hear because we're very, very good.
And
It's
very,
true.
very loud.
all I can tell you is it's the boss. And yeah, no, he's too scary. I'm sorry.
Is it the vampire boss?
What's a vampire?
Is it
the teeth for eating specially hard cookies.
It looks like this, and I open my book and
Yes.
I show him the like characterized version.
With shadow puppets. I've never seen that guy.
but like kind of like that guy?
Is the boss named Tom?
You do you see that her eyes get really big, and then manages to pull her foot loose and runs away.
I think it's Tom.
Yeah.
Guys, is Tom the bad guy?
I thought Tom was the good guy.
I thought you
Isn't
wanted to
Tom-
come get him.
Doesn't Tom give us cookies? I'm
Wait.
confused.
Did
So-
Tom trick us?
Is the vampire nice?
Maybe the
Is
vampire.
Tom the vampire?
Maybe the vampire has cookies and Tom is bad. He's bad boy.
I'm confused.
B.
My tummy hurts.
Moral dilemmas for these babies.
Right?
Are
We
there?
should follow her though. Let's follow her.
Okay.
I mean, you know that she was just trying to get out.
Yeah, she's
Oh.
just leaving. That'll just bring us back where we're
Yeah.
going.
Yeah. Because we told her how to get out. We told her.
To open doors,
We
yeah.
told her
Those
how
are the
to
open
escape
doors.
from us.
And we
Oh,
have to get through the
man.
closed doors. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Are there any other closed doors in this room?
Great question. I'm glad you asked.
Also,
One
is there any stuff in this room?
Is there anything stuff? Is there any stuff in this room that we might find useful?
Are
You
there any
do
cookies in
notice?
this room?
There are not any cookies,
Damn
but around the
What?
throne, around the inflatable chair, are a ton of Stoker Cola bottles. They're all empty.
I take one
What are they?
for evidence. For evidence. The cola
Stoker
bottles.
Cola. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's the missing cola from the juice bar.
Wait, so
Did somebody drink all that?
That's a lot of cola.
Somebody really they must have a lot of tummy aches.
I bet somebody needs
Yeah.
a diaper change after that.
Yeah.
And as you're all discussing this, you hear the echo of a burp from behind the walls, and then the patter of feet running away.
did she drink the cola?
From behind. No, from behind the walls. Is there any where we heard it? Can we touch the walls? Is there any more secret passageways?
It doesn't appear to be.
Dang it.
Is
There
there
are-
any
there are
other
two-
doors? There are
two
what?
Two doors.
2 doors.
Hey, make with the nose.
Why? I'll try and sniff for garlic again.
Or, just saying, you could try to sniff for soda.
Cola bourbon.
The voice in the
Yeah.
sky that talks to me sometimes.
What?
You guys can't hear him, but sometimes this voice talks to me, and he says really weird things. And he said that I should sniff for soda instead of garlic.
Not concerned at all.
I don't.
Totally
I-
not.
I
trust
do want to
you.
do that. That's a good idea, voice in the sky. Sky Daddy.
Thanks, Sky Daddy.
I was waiting for it.
You know.
We do know.
I don't.
No,
Are you
you
sure?
don't.
Yeah.
Gonna make a stinky check.
Yeah. What did you get?
Oh, I'm rolling a nosy.
Uh-huh. That's what you're asking.
Not prepared. 9.
It's okay. Okay, yeah.
Nice.
You smell the garlic, but you definitely can smell this soda. It's pretty.
Now that I've I've sniffed an empty soda bottle, so I can kind of
Yeah.
clear out the
follow
garlic
it.
smell
Right.
and
Hone in on it.
focus fully on the soda smell.
Nice.
It's almost a little spicy. You know that whenever you get the bubbles
It's
after you
some
burp,
corn syrup in there.
and the red 40.
Yeah, the red and the real.
Everyone knows
good
Red
taste.
40 is spicy.
Wait, is it just Fago Red Pop? Is that what this is?
Whoop
Right.
whoop.
Legal reasons, no.
I live in Michigan. I could talk to them for you.
You just know. You just hang out with
Just hang
people
out.
from Fago.
Everybody
an
in
empty parking
Michigan
lot.
knows ICP, obviously,
Yeah.
and Eminem.
Yep.
It's
That
true.
works.
We're friends.
Anyway, yeah. So you do. You do
Speaking of
definitely.
1997.
You do definitely smell this soda, and it seems to be in the leftmost door. And as you make your way through there, the next room, not that interesting, but it leads to another set of stairs.
Down or
Up or down?
up?
We already went up.
We have to go up again.
Now,
You
I
guys
know you
know
said that
what-
up isn't scary,
Up-
but what if there's a tall tower?
Well, that's the problem because the more up you go, the more down you have to go.
You gotta go.
Yeah,
That's really
true,
smart.
too.
I feel like
Yeah.
Drusilla has done a lot of down, and it's probably not very fun.
No, down infant. I bang my head.
Maybe if we just go
Oh.
up a bunch, we never have to go down. Maybe that's how it works.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
true.
how it
Yeah.
works?
That's some sort of luck. It's all
just go up-
logic.
We just go up forever.
That
Yeah,
tracks.
yeah. That's how you meet Skydiving.
Guys, what if there's a slide at the top?
Oh, okay, I could deal
I
with
see
that.
that.
That's
You
a
go
fun
up.
way down.
Yeah,
I can go
sometimes
down
when
that
you
way.
go up, there's slides down.
Mm,
Yeah.
I could live with that.
that's true. Okay,
Oh yeah, we do. Yeah, we go up.
let's
We
go
make
up.
a nimble
All right. Yep. Nimble or muscly.
Rover, do you need shoving again?
eight again.
Nice.
I
Oh,
got
I only
a
got a
6.
5.
Oh, okay. Gale, you're struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I'm helping
Nine.
Gale this time. Shoving from behind.
What? Wait, is this a nimble?
Yeah.
Nimble or muscly.
9.
Okay.
Whoa.
So yeah, again, a little bit of help from your friends, but you all make it up there. Rover, you managed to do it without assistance this time. It's a little bit less scary. And as you all make your way to the top of the stairs, there is a short hallway that opens up into an enormous playroom full of toys. You see there are stacks of cookies, all kinds of any fun thing you can imagine. This room has it, and it has at least.
Oh.
Look at all the toys.
I take cookies.
These
Big
are
eyes.
the good kind of gray. The good kind of gray.
The good gray.
It's the
And-
the light gray.
Aggie, as you go to reach for the cookies, a booming voice just from everywhere around you says, "Don't touch my cookies."
Oh,
Who's that?
Are they your cookies or are they our cookies?
We found them.
Obviously, they're my cookies. It's my room.
who
Well, then
are
where are
you?
you?
I am a Whampire. I'm everywhere.
The vampire's here.
I'm gonna reach forward to take a cookie anyway, see what happens.
And You couldn't see anything there, but you can tell that there must have been some sort of like hidden door. A form pops out at you, blocking your way. And it does look a lot like suspiciously exactly like the drawing.
Whoa. I thought you were just a drawing. I didn't think he was real. Is there like a coffin or something?
No. It just seems to have like popped out from somewhere in the wall.
I saw in the pictures that you guys lived in coffins.
I don't even know what that is.
I pull out my pokey fork. I would like a cookie, please.
I would say, Rover, I think you're probably the brainiest here. If you want to... I mean, you're pretty good at precociousness, right?
True, I am.
If you want to roll me a brainy check.
9.
Nice. Something seems off. Like,
About
really
the
about
vampire?
this. Yeah. It doesn't smell like garlic or soda or a person at all. It smells like plasticky.
That's weird.
And I
Fake.
can I like try and rush him and like kind of bite him? Like bite his leg?
Sure. Yeah. What are you attacking with?
I'm going to attack, I think, with either Brady or Gale, like just with the knowledge that I have about vampires.
Okay.
Like kind of knowing that this is probably fake.
Absolutely.
That is an 8.
Okay. So you tied, but that means you still do 1 point of damage. When you bite into it, it feels kind of like a toy almost.
Okay, I start like wrestling it even harder.
But not like a kid's toy. Like you may or may not have been to whatever the not Chuck E. Cheese is of this world. It kind of seems like that. Like you probably would have, if you had been to whatever that place is, Charles Cheddar. That's what we're calling it now.
Charles Cheddar. Yeah.
If you had been to a Charles Cheddar, you probably would have, I imagine, tried to play with one of the animatronics.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what this seems like.
Okay. So I'm like, it's not real, you guys. It's not even a vampire. It's like one of those cheese boys. Like, you know. Well, okay. Like I didn't have parents, but like I went one time to this other person's like party, and there was like these cheese people, but they weren't real people, and they were like robots, and it wasn't scary, but they definitely weren't real, and it's kind of like that.
So you definitely are not from Lady Chastity's. We just confirmed that.
Right, because I've been to a birthday party before.
And also Charles Cheddar's. I mean, that would never happen.
Yeah,
Spending money
definitely
on
not.
babies.
No.
No way.
No.
I don't believe
Absolutely
that.
not. Yep, no way.
I want to take my pokey fork and poke it in the arm.
So after Rover has like stopped chewing on it long enough to tell you, it immediately retracts into the wall.
What the crap?
I take some cookies.
Where'd he go?
And a puff of smoke appears in the middle of the room, and you see another form. Don't touch my cookies!
But the robot went away.
Wasn't a robot.
So what was it?
But they were his.
Are you a robot?
It's ridiculous. I'm not a robot.
Well, but that thing was a
I don't-
robot. He
a
looks a
robot.
lot like you, right? So.
No, that wasn't a robot. You're making that up.
Where is he?
Don't
Come back
gaslight
out,
me.
robot.
It was
Come
definitely a
back
robot.
out,
I felt
robot.
it.
What's
I love how we've said some of these other words were big words, but gaslighting just the right size.
gaslighting is a universal term. We all know how to not get gaslit, okay?
Rover learned about gaslighting in his monster manual book.
His monster.
Gaslighting.
Monster hunters.
Yeah, Gaslighting is
Yeah.
a monster. But
That was one of the revisions.
Gaslighting is a monster.
Yeah, that is only in the revised edition, actually. No,
also,
I'm not.
This monster called the Audacity.
It's a horrible, horrible monster.
It is.
Like the worst, honestly. Oh,
But if you're not, who are you?
obviously.
Are you?
Spooky Whampire?
Are you Tom?
Who's Tom?
I don't know. They told us to come here. What is going on?
I've
Wova,
never
does he smell like
Tom's a
Wova?
stupid name.
Wova, does he smell like cola?
I like how you ask.
He does?
I know. I waited till she was eating, just in case. No.
He,
The worst way to.
he definitely doesn't smell like garlic, so.
What does he smell like? Cola.
What
He
does he smell
still
like?
smells. He still smells like another animatronic.
Oh.
Kind of smells the same as the other guy. I don't really think this guy is real.
There's
You should
no
poke-
real
You should
vampires.
poke him with your fork. I bet.
Poke
that
him
would
with your
help.
hooky fork.
And as you start to go over there, there's another puff of smoke and it disappears. And this time, you can hear the click of the door. Pretty audible to everyone. And you see someone step out. This looks a lot more legitimate than the other two. Other than the fact that kind of looks like they put on makeup really badly. Like they have like white face paint, but it's not covering everything.
Oh. Who are you?
And then they have like super thick eyeliner.
Oh, you're an emo
Amazing.
kid like me. Are you a ghost?
Yeah, you're an Nemo kid.
I'm not a ghost. I'm a vampire. What do I look like?
You look like you're wearing a lot of stuff on your face.
Okay.
A little
we've
bit
heard
like a
lot of
clown, but
people-
like sad.
That's
Yeah.
this sad clown.
All clowns kind of
Also,
look sad.
We've heard a lot
That's
of people say that they're vampires tonight. And, like none of them have been
And
vampires.
none
so,
of
like
them
at this point, I don't even frickin' know. Okay.
Like, do vampires even exist? Is that
I
weird?
don't know, man. I think this revised book is like maybe not true. I don't know who revisited it, but it's
Okay, while
definitely
Rover
accurate.
is talking, I want to try and steal a cookie. Not
Okay.
from Rover, from the table
Right,
of cookies.
Right. Yeah. Roll me a roll.
A cookie time roll?
Yeah, totally. No. One sec.
Time? Is
I
that
don't
a roll
remember
that we
what
can
I was gonna
make?
say.
What do we
I,
add to it?
I have a class ability for cookie time.
Really?
Yeah, to
But
steal
that's,
cookies.
you already used that, right?
Yeah.
Does
Just-
it not have a limit?
Oh, it gives me 2 tummy aches.
Okay. Well, I mean, can you take 2 more tummy aches?
I can.
Okay. Cool. Go for it. You don't have to roll then. I mean, if it's
I have to roll to see how many cookies I get. I get 1 cookie.
yeah, I was just saying.
I got a 4, so that gives me 1 cookie.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to swipe 1 cookie, and this, like I said, does seem more legit, and you do smell like garlic and soda.
Oh.
It's not a real vampire.
Wait, the cookie smells like garlic and soda?
No, the vampire.
Ew.
I need some gross
Same
cookies,
cookie.
man.
Garlic cookies.
That's true. Mm.
Garlic and cola.
Garlicky cola. Mm.
Bruschetta.
Joker garlic cookies.
Bruschetta. They are Italian.
Yeah, bruschetta, weird, man. This is a weird bruschetta I've never heard of before. Amazing.
I think Kayla's food is.
But you, Rover, could you spell garlic still? Because I thought vampires don't like garlic, so he wouldn't. If he was a vampire, he wouldn't smell garlic.
I don't know. I'm really confused. My book like says one thing, but then like my nose says another thing. So
Well, everybody knows that noses are liars.
take it back. Like my hackles go up, and I'm like growling at you.
Growling at Skydaddy or at the
Yeah.
Whampire?
At the Whampire.
I'm gonna have everybody roll for initiative.
Ah, wait, what is that? How do I do that? I don't
Just
remember.
roll your,
Just the
roll your
six.
Three.
4.
Okay.
Ooh,
Five.
So we've got 2 4s, and we know what that means, Kayla. You and Liz have got to rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first. It always
Yeah.
goes wrong.
She has to push the sleeves up for rock, paper,
All right.
scissors. I love it.
We're gonna do it on shoot, okay? So
Yes.
3, 2,
Yes.
1,
Yeah.
shoot. Okay.
Just
Yeah.
wanted
All
to
right.
see
Somebody,
the hat
Okay.
that I'm wearing.
somebody else count it down. Oh, boulder parchment shears. Perfect. Okay,
Nice.
somebody else count
Unplanned.
us down.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. You didn't do it at
Oh,
all.
you said 3, 2, 1.
Shoot one, shoot. What do you want from me? Somebody else. You guys have to do it.
Terrible. Okay, all right. 3, 2,
1.
1.
Shoot.
What is it? What do you have?
She's got a
Rock.
rock.
I have a rock.
You got me. All right. All right.
Okay.
Always
right, so-
super smooth on stream.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Right.
I
Yeah.
like it all.
Gale, you are going first. You got a 5, correct?
Ah. Okay, well, this guy is being weird, and I don't know why a vampire would smell like garlic unless they're Italian. So,
Me either. Doesn't make any sense.
and okay, this says I can fling something. I don't know what or flinging range is the range. Do I need to move to get closer?
No, you're probably within flinging range. That's just as far as you can throw something.
Okay, then I will use the void of sadness inside my soul and I'll take 2. I spend 2 cookies and take 2 ouchies. And they are cranky until my next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it. I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Like,
Drusilla, you are up next.
you're Italian or something, and I don't like the sound of that.
A solid
I guess-
attack. Hey,
I
you're
guess
Italian.
I guess Glenn is German. Railing against the Italians.
Anyway, that's it.
Drusilla is going to use her something sticky this way comes
Okay.
and stick him to the floor.
Okay. So
Yes.
cranky and sticky.
Sorry?
So cranky and sticky.
Cracky and sticky, yes.
Perfect. And
Yes. And
those
then,
of you who don't know, cranky, it means that they will take an extra point of grumps damage on the next successful attack by an enemy.
yes. But I take that risk.
Well, no, that's for the vampire.
Yes, I mean, that, yeah.
He takes.
He takes,
I know.
well, he's being given the choice because he is now glued to the floor.
He must be. cranky.
Fair.
He must be
good.
Yeah.
Anything else? So?
No, I think that's that. I make sure he's in one place so that he can't move.
Okay. I mean, feel free to give me a different idea, but I just feel like maybe Drusilla coughs up that furball finally, and that's what helps stick him to the floor.
Yes, absolutely.
Their little feet get stuck in it.
Gross.
Very gross, yeah.
Question:
All right. Yeah.
Are there windows in this room?
There are,
Ooh,
but they
good
seem
question.
to be like boarded up.
Oh, okay.
So no, we can't see the sad moon.
No.
Can't see it currently.
Fine,
Okay.
fair enough.
All right, Rover.
We make it so we can't.
So what is our distance from the not
You're
vampire?
roughly in flinging range.
That's the furthest, right?
Yep.
Okay, I want to move to try and get into
Spitting.
hitting? No, like
But you can only move one at a time. So from flinging to spitting, and then from spitting to flailing.
Okay, I'll get into spitting range.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw my Monster Hunter's Guide at his face. And when I do that, I want to use my Gloovy power. And so I'll take an ouchie for this, but as a spoopy seeker, I know all about monsters, and so when I'm up against one, I don't back down in pursuit of new knowledge. So when I hit with an attack, I do an extra 2 points of damage to whatever misfortune they have the lowest in.
Okay. Fantastic.
So which one do they have the lowest in to know what to attack in?
Definitely adventurousness.
Dang, me too. Alright, here we go. So +2 is 10.
Dang. Okay. And you said an extra 2 damage?
That's the +2.
Oh, gotcha.
I just like lob my book right at his face.
It seems very effective. Like,
Super
Great.
he's now holding his head and trying not to cry, like trying really hard not to cry.
Aw.
It's okay to cry. I got an ouchie too.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's okay, but like, I'm not crying.
Well, okay, but do you know what a weed? Because like this is your face in the book when I throw it at him.
You like open the book, point at it, and then you throw it.
Wham.
Exactly.
Love it.
Hits him like straight on the picture.
Uh-huh. So now I'm within flinging range, right? Yeah. No.
Yeah, you were already
Spitting.
you're in spitting range.
Spitting range,
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Aggie,
How far am I?
same thing.
Same thing.
You guys were all in flinging range. Now one of you is in spitting range.
Okay, I want to take the cola bottle out of my bag and throw it at him. And move forward one.
You don't have to use objects to attack. That's the nice thing about
Well, I
this.
said
You
I'm
can
not
just tell
in-
me what you want to pick with.
Well, I
What?
only have my fork. I can't. I'm
Right,
not close
it-
enough.
Like I said, you don't have to use objects. You could attack with whichever. Like, what do you want to attack with? Which of your
Oh,
big three?
I want to use nimble. Can I use nimble? Try to attack him without him seeing it.
Sure. Yeah, with that, I guess that would make more sense to nimbly do that and throw something. But, if you were going to, say, use cuteness, you could
Oh, okay.
basically do like the bard thing of like cutting words, that
Okay.
you don't have to physically attack them.
Oh, I can do that?
require-
Gotcha.
Good
Okay.
to know. Good to know.
Right,
I guess
so if I want to
Another
attack,
point, you guys were in the same room the whole time and didn't fight anything but yourselves. So
I don't know how combat works. Okay.
you just roll your
Nimble.
d6, add your nimble to it, and it's an
10.
opposed roll. So, dang. Okay.
That's really
Yeah.
good.
So he looks like he is barely standing.
Nice. And I want to move forward one, so I'm closer to him.
You are now in
us.
spinning range,
All right.
and he's just, why are you guys so mean?
You said we couldn't have the cookies.
Because they're my cookies. You don't
Oh,
come into
you've been-
somebody's house and demand their
You've been
cookies.
stealing all the cola.
Yeah. But this guy Tom said that like if we like were mean to you, then he would give us cookies, and then this other person, Catcher Neiman, said that somebody was stealing all the Coke bottles, and that seems to be you. So that's why we're here.
Not stealing anything. Stealing is bad.
Well, then how come you have
But
all the
why
cold?
have you got all those empty bottles?
It's my soda. This is my house.
But they
But
are supposed
it's-
to get the soda in town.
Well,
They're
maybe
just
they
supposed to
should
go
get
to
good.
the Icky Oak.
Maybe they should just get good.
Psh,
Whoa.
maybe you should get good, poop head.
Scrub.
And he says, "This game isn't fun anymore, guys."
What game?
What game?
Good game.
And he just like pulls out a comically large handkerchief out of his pocket and like wipes off. It's like, I thought that I could come and trick you guys, and you would beat up this jerk who is. He likes my girlfriend.
You have a girlfriend?
What?
Obviously, I'm really cool.
What does she look like? Is she cool?
I mean, her name's Kitty?
The Katarina person that we
You
met?
are Tom.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm Tom.
But
Wait,
why
wait,
has Tom
wait.
here?
But who's the
Whoa.
vampire?
Whoa.
There is
Tom
no
is
vampire.
garlic though.
Yeah, that's. And he like pulls out a whole ream of garlic. Like, obviously.
Oh,
There's no vampire, guys.
No, there is. Just
Where is he?
hiding?
Hiding in the
Ooh.
castle?
from your
Yeah,
girlfriend. Is she scary?
Well, I mean, he didn't really like to talk to me.
Who, your girlfriend?
Yeah, but we're real. Really, it's real.
Are you sure?
She doesn't seem like it when we talk to her.
Does she know
Well-
she's your
No.
girlfriend?
Okay, you guys, their boyfriend girlfriend. If like he said, "Hey, I'm your boyfriend," and she said, "Hey, I'm your girlfriend." So if that happens,
But did she say, "Hey, I'm
Yeah,
your
I don't-
girlfriend"?
They both have
He
to...
doesn't even like what he calls her.
Oh, that's right. Hey, how come you
Right.
always call her names she doesn't like?
Yeah, she doesn't like when you
said
call her
she
Kitty.
Doesn't like that.
What do you mean? What do you mean she doesn't like it?
She
She doesn't
told
like to be
us.
called
Doesn't
Kitty.
like-
She
He
said
said.
no.
I think you guys are making that up.
Well, she said only Tom could call her that, so I guess that's you.
I think she said only Tom calls me Kitty, but she sounded
Does.
annoyed about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she doesn't like it. It's not
No.
that he can call her. This is what he does call her, and she doesn't like it.
She doesn't
Mm.
like it. You have to
You
have
should-
consent.
Yeah, you have to respect her
Yeah.
boundaries.
Yeah.
Those are big words.
Do you know what boundaries are?
You can't have a girlfriend if you don't know those words.
Can you draw me a picture?
Boundaries are like invisible lines. It's like, okay, if you have like a left line and then you have like a white line and you put them together, but then they're invisible, and then your girlfriend lives
Right.
inside the lines, and like you can't cross them. That's how boundaries work.
Wow. I'm gonna write all that down because that was
Yeah.
smart.
It's
I read that-
ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, but it makes sense.
And
I read
consent
it in my
is-
book.
Consent is if someone says yes. That's it. But they have to say yes. If they don't say anything, that doesn't mean they said yes.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Literally never heard that in my life.
What?
Then you can't have a girlfriend. You can't have a
No.
girlfriend if you don't respect her.
Mhm.
Well, that sucks.
Then how do you keep the
But
old
that's how
people
the world
from pinching
works.
your cheeks?
You tell them no.
Exactly.
Really? That's how that works?
That's how that
Yeah.
works.
Mm,
You
yeah.
just say no.
No
Huh.
is a complete sentence.
That's right.
Yep.
Interesting. That changes everything.
Do we need to go
Mhm.
talk to Kitty for you?
Her name is not Kitty.
Sorry,
No.
sorry. Quite a winner one.
Cat. She told us we could call her Cat.
Cat.
Yeah,
'Cause
I remember that.
We asked, and she said it was okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So now we have
Perfect.
consent.
Wow.
So we can call her Cat.
Aggie, you're really good at consent.
It's important.
I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I'm
for
learning
teaching
But I
us.
don't. What's with this vampire? I don't. Why do you want us to beat this vampire up?
Because he was
Just-
just trying to steal my girlfriend. Apparently, I don't have a girlfriend, so
Wait, though, why would you have come out and with makeup on? If you wanted us to beat up a vampire, why would you pretend to be a vampire?
listen. I had a whole plan. I didn't think you guys were gonna be so tough.
Oh.
Wait, so
Wait,
who's the
I have a-
vampire?
I have a question. If you think the vampire is trying to steal your girlfriend, does that mean that the vampire got consent from Cat, and so they're actually boyfriend girlfriend?
Yeah, I didn't ask that.
Well, that's your first problem because you didn't ask about anything.
I think that's my
Yeah.
second. But
What's the first problem then?
Yeah.
all
Consent.
the other stuff you said.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Remember when we left? Remember when we left
Why?
the icky, what was it called? The icky pub, the icky
Oak,
oak.
I think.
Remember when we left and Kat said goodbye and there was a guy there with her? Was that the vampire?
Oh, the Billy
no,
Crystals.
Oh,
William Crystals.
I'd forgotten him.
No, Bertram's in the basement.
I was busy
He's in the
having the
basement.
mood be mean to
Do
me.
you?
Yeah, you were busy going
Oh,
through
that's
it.
right.
Yeah, you were busy.
You guys should probably go check on him or something.
Did you
Wait.
trap him in the basement?
And he just like runs into basically like a revolving door, and
Man.
you hear the sound of a slide.
You can't run.
A slide!
There's a
slide. Does the
That's
slide
so
go to the
cool.
basement? Wait.
Wait, I thought vampires lived in castles. I'm so confused.
We are in a castle now.
We're
I
in
know,
castle.
The vampires in the juice bar.
No, the vampire's in the basement.
Oh my god, the slide goes to the basement.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take some more
Wait.
cookies and then we can go down the slide.
What kind of cookies are there? I need some.
Like I said earlier, anything you can imagine, there's at least 3 of them here.
They got the
At least
really
3
crunchy
total, or-
kinds.
3 each.
Oh, there's so many.
What are the toys?
3 each?
Oh, I mean, like I said, there's at least 3. There's tons and tons of cookies, like more than you could eat in a week.
Are there like the milk bones?
Sure, there's 3 boxes conveniently.
Great.
Nice.
There's Scooby snacks.
Great.
Nice. I'm gonna take a couple handfuls of cookies
Same.
and
Yeah.
also pick up a toy at random.
Yeah, as far as toys, they all seem like brand new, and a lot of them are still in the box, like still unwrapped.
Why did he have the toys?
It's really
Maybe he's
weird.
lonely.
He did have a pretend girlfriend.
Did.
Yeah.
Maybe he just
Well-
needs friends.
Trying to share a girlfriend. That's weird.
Yeah.
Is it?
It's okay to share a girlfriend as long as everybody says it's okay.
Oh really? I didn't know about that.
It's all consent. That's all.
That's
Everything
pretty-
is consent.
Whoa. So like you could have like 100 girlfriends?
As long as everybody knows and they're okay with it, I guess so.
Whoa! I want 100 girlfriends.
How
That's
do you
so
know
Rover
that
the
many
ladies.
names. I don't know 100 people.
That's a lot of people. I know 1, 2, 3 people.
You can count really high.
That's a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Drusilla has been sort of looking around, and all of a sudden, she just sort of goes and makes a beeline for one of the piles of toys, and off the top of it, she takes a squishy cat, and that goes in her pocket. Now we could go. I go down the slide.
How many cookies did I grab in 2 handfuls?
Roll me 2d6.
Okie dokie.
Whoa.
4
freaking
and 4.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
You have big
Rolling the
hands.
Okay.
That is a lot of cookies, and it was a stack of cookies in each hand. And then I'm gonna follow down the slide after I grab the shiniest looking toy in a box. It doesn't matter what it is. I just want the shiniest one.
Yeah. It's
I just
mostly
wrote-
the box just covered in glitter.
Yeah, I just wrote package
Aggie.
toy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just taking teddy bear.
Aw.
Adorable. It also has a
And you
sheet
can
over
hear
it.
me. You can
I
hear
want
me
a
going
ball.
The ghost teddy bear.
as I go down this slide.
Ghost bear.
You squeak?
Oh.
Definitely. What'd you say, Caleb?
That I want a ball.
Oh,
I thought
I
you said I
hold it-
want them all. I was like,
Oh, no.
okay.
No,
Sounds like
I want
a-
a ball, and I'm holding it in my mouth and I'm chewing on it.
It's definitely a squeaky tennis ball.
Like drooling around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Love
And
it.
it's really annoying and like squeaky. Like
Mhm.
squeaking at irregular intervals.
Perfect.
Are you also going down the slide?
Duh.
Just check.
Told you there'd be a slide.
We didn't want to go downstairs because downstairs is spooky. We all wanted the slide, but I'm like kind of I'm like scrabbling a little bit, you know, like because I don't know how to slide down a slide.
Yeah.
Aw.
So I'm
First
just kind of
time.
like,
Yeah, it's your first time.
yeah.
So as you all make it down the slide, it goes quite a ways. You end up in the basement, where you find the Whampire
Whoa.
tied up and gagged, looking
No.
very lonely.
Aw.
Poor guy.
Hey, he's kind
Poor
of
vampire.
He
That's
probably
not
didn't.
fair.
He probably didn't consent to that.
No,
No,
I don't think so.
Like shaking his head.
No. I
no.
want to use my Poke Fork to try to undo some of the knots.
I want to try and like bite some of the knots. Actually,
Yeah.
I want to like go up on my back legs and like put my paws against his chest and try and pull the gag ball out of his mouth with my mouth.
It's not a
Because it's-
gag ball. It's
Oh.
not that gag.
Okay.
It's
Whoa.
a very different game.
You heard gag, and your first jump was ball gag. Okay.
Becoming
Oh,
a
yeah.
weird
Stop
game
there.
again.
Amazing.
All right.
No,
well, I
it's
just want to
like-
try and pull the tie out then.
Yeah,
Does this basement have one of those
we-
little windows up at the top that you sometimes get? It
Yeah,
does.
well,
Good.
No.
Is it boarded up?
Nope.
There's some
Excellent.
light streaming through.
Yes.
Excellent. She said excellent.
Yes. My power.
Drusilla takes a quick look round, sees the window, heads straight for it, and is doing this so that she can try and see. Hey, there's the moon! Right, off we go then.
And Drusilla, as you see the moon and you start to change, you realize maybe the cat was inside you all along. Maybe you didn't really need the moon.
Hmm, yeah,
Whoa,
maybe.
That's deep.
That is deep.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. Maybe I
So
didn't.
amongst
But
amongst
anyway,
all of you,
I'm now bigger. I have sharper claws, and I can help
Exactly.
undo the knots with my sharpie claws.
exactly. Amongst the four of you, you're able to untie Bertram, who says, "Oh, thank you. That dirty sock in my mouth was really gross."
Ew.
I
That's
thought it
Yankees.
was a ball. I thought you were gonna throw it, so I got really excited.
Ugh.
That makes sense. I mean, dogs
Yeah.
have balls.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was really fun. But I'm glad we could
All
help
sorts.
you.
Yeah. So why are you guys in my house? What happened to that jerk Tom?
Oh, it's a really long
He
story.
tricked us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
we were
She's pretty good
following
at that.
we were following the smell of garlic and the empty Stoker Cola bottles, and then we saw like all these people that we thought was you, but then none of them were real people. And then we found Tom, and then we thought he was also you, and then he said that he had a girlfriend, and we found out that wasn't true. And so then he like kind of like revealed that you were tied up down here, and then there was a slide, and that was really fun. And so then we took the slide, and then we found you. So
a series of lies.
Yeah.
and lots of left doors.
Yeah, you have a lot
Yeah,
of doors.
lots of doors.
There
Why do you
are a
have
lot
so
of
many
doors in
doors?
here. Have you
What's
ever
wrong with
thought about
doors?
more open concept?
I've never heard of it, but I'll look into it.
I mean, it won't work if you like doors, but
Yeah,
No.
if you like them, I guess it's probably good to.
it is your house, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we just came for
think
some
about the
cookies, and Tom had the cookies. So we figured we'll help you out. Because he told us you were trapped in the basement.
He had cookies. Oh, I've been down
Yeah,
here for a while.
We got lots of cookies. I mean,
Mm.
look how many cookies Aggie has.
I
mean-
a whole pocket full of cookies.
He's like, I'm good, and he pulls out a juice box and he just starts sipping on it.
You
that?
get white cola, huh?
What color do you like? The red? I also like red.
And he like turns the label to you, kind of like pose like it's a commercial, and it's a Vampire Sun.
Which is always red colored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Obviously.
they don't like all the red.
They don't like other colors. Weirdly,
Weird.
it's not
Weird.
suspicious at all.
No, not at all. No. No.
Okay, well, I guess we can go now. I don't know. Tom is in your house, but we freed you so you can get him
Well,
out.
Tom came down the slide before all of us, didn't he?
Good.
Yeah.
So where is he? Did he come in here?
Directions. He goes two different directions.
Oh.
That's a crazy slide.
Good
Yeah.
thing we ended
hey-
up in the same place.
Bertrand, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I mean, I want a girlfriend, but
Oh.
Just one a random.
What
I
about a
just, like-
boyfriend? What about a boyfriend? Do you have one of those?
I don't discriminate.
Oh, that's good. Okay,
Tom
like,
That's
said-
a big word.
Tom
Tom
said
said
he-
that you stole
Yeah, I
his
don't know
girlfriend.
that word either, Drusilla.
Yeah.
What's the discriminator?
That
Is
sounds
it
like
like a
superhero.
machine?
Sounds like a superhero.
Yeah.
Super discriminators.
I think it's a super villain. Discriminator.
Discriminator.
No, not
Discriminator.
Discriminator.
That word's too big for us.
And Bertram gets really shy and he starts doing the thing where he's like got one foot kind of on his little tiptoes
Yeah.
and he's like kind of rocking back and forth with his hands behind his back. He's like, I mean, I kind of like this girl, but I don't know. Girls are scary.
Is her name Kat?
I guess you might call it that, yeah.
Tom likes her too. That's why he's here.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Tom tried to tell us that she was her girlfriend, and then we asked him a bunch of questions, and it turns out that she's not his girlfriend. But then he seemed to think that like you were trying to take her as his girlfriend. So apparently she's nobody's girlfriend. So like mystery solved.
She's
Yeah.
her own girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She belongs to nobody.
that's right.
I mean, I've seen her. I would probably ask her to be my girlfriend, but that requires going outside. I don't really like it outside.
How come?
It's not so scary at night.
Do you know that
Very
she
scary at
owns
night,
a,
yeah.
a juice bar, and that juice bar has Vampire Suns, and it used to have Stoker Colas, but it sounds like they've had problems with the Stoker Colas because I think that Tom is stealing all of the colas. But maybe if you could
Yeah.
get the colas back, then you could go there and drink colas with her.
Oh yeah, if you get the colas back to the bar, she'll be really happy and she'll really like it.
She will.
Mhm.
And
That would
as
be
you say
really
that,
clever.
as you say that, he just disappears, and
Whoa.
you hear the pattern of feet running up a set of stairs,
What?
and you hear a yell, "Thank you."
Aww.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Wait, how do
Okay,
we
now we
get
have to find our
out?
way out of this castle.
This-
Oh no.
We have to go upstairs again. No.
Oh no.
first we gotta find the stairs.
You all do see there is another doorway, but this looks more like a doggy door.
Nice.
And
Perfect.
Rover, I mean, obviously it's a doggy door, so I think you're going to be pretty interested in
Me-
that.
Me and Drusilla can fit.
Yeah.
All of you can fit, but
Ah.
some of you are more naturally suited to it. And as you peek your head through the doggy door, you see that there's another slide. And you see light at the other end of it.
Whoa. Going down?
Let's
Like
go.
Going down?
Mhm.
Whoa.
Slides have to
Oh
go
my
down.
gosh. They
I
don't
don't-
have to.
Well,
You
they
could be
can
at the
go up,
bottom.
but you can't use them.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're not so
That's
much
the
fun
really
when you're
good-
at the bottom.
Want to go up? Either one stairs or a ladder.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go like
that's true.
head first on my belly. With my arms out.
I'll follow right
Amazing.
behind.
Your
Same
second
way.
rodeo and you have it together.
Yeah, exactly. I know how to do
Me
slides
too.
now.
And as
Yeah.
I'm sliding, because I am no longer in the moonlight, I go back to being normal me.
Aww.
But
As
the
like
cat was inside
mid-slide.
you all
With
along.
a purr. But there's a purr that didn't used to be there.
Oh,
Because I
that's so
realised that I
cute.
don't have to pretend
That's
to not be
really
a pussycat. I want to be a
Aw.
pussycat.
Adorable.
That's so cute.
I love it.
Amazing. As the four of you make your way down the slide, having an absolute ball of this, one of you literally having a ball, you find yourselves back in the town.
Oh,
And that's where we're going to end.
Oh wait, but we need to know about the budding romance between the Whampire.
That's for another time.
No!
No!
do they live happily
he-
ever after?
Did
I
he
can't give you
go-
guys everything.
Did he
Justice
go
for the
drink
vampire.
Oh.
his vampire vampire son and his Stoker Cola winner over?
Maybe.
Ah,
Only
boo! Boo! Oh.
I am not happy.
Well, thank you all for playing. It has been a blast.
Thank you, Rick.
That was wonderful.
Thank you. Great. Absolutely great.
Anything we want to plug before we go?
Oh crap.
Do you have a script to follow?
No, I don't. I don't ever
There?
have like an ending script. It's just
No
doing
outro.
this.
Maybe you should talk about Babies and Broadswords, even through games.
Oh, since you brought it up, Kayla, why don't you take that one?
What? You're in charge of the game?
I know. We all work there now. Well, three of us work there now.
Bam.
So this was a Babies and Broadswords game, which is written by our friends at Even Footing Games, who are indie TTRPG game writers. And Babies and Broadswords is a fun little family-friendly romp where you can play out your wildest toddler dreams. And we played.
Good.
Well, we played 2 new classes that Rick wrote. The Spooky Seeker and the Wykenope. Also, find these books on
Drive-thru RPG.
Drive-thru RPG and anywhere you buy your TTRPG books.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Also, evenfootinggames.com has all the
Yep.
links and stuff. So, yeah.
Mhm.
I will say for anybody who watches Hammer of the Gods, we're not doing our Tuesday stream this week for this month because we have some conflicts. We're doing it on Thursday. So we'll be back for Pandaros on Thursday.
Yeah, come take a break from Spooktober and watch Chaotic Queer instead of
Ew.
Oh, it'll be spoopy. Don't worry.
Love
Chaotic
Spooky
Queer.
Chaos
Spooky.
Gaze. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Love
all I
it.
got.
Great.
Well, we should
Thanks, Rick.
probably also, if you've enjoyed this as much as we have, think about
Yes.
Extra Life.
Yeah, donate
Yeah.
some money or whatever.
Yeah.
No,
If you can.
$5, $10.
Yeah.
$20.
$1.
Whatever you can,
$500.
whatever you can afford. Do not set yourself on fire to keep others warm.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Money, please.
Well, I
Yeah.
think I saw Artemis
Please.
comment if we want to raid.
Yeah.
Yes, and the only thing is I can't figure out how to reopen the chat in OBS.
Let's go raid Jeremy. Let's just go raid Jeremy.
Well, I mean, if she can't open the chat, I don't know how we're gonna do that.
Like, I'm in the
But-
chat in Twitch, but I can't find the way to reopen the chat in here.
You would have to be logged in as the Vector.
I am. Thank you, Aggie.
On
Aggie.
Twitch?
Right on.
Sweet.
Agni will be. Oh no. There you are. Agni said he'll send the raid off.
All right.
Perfect.
Well, then we
Aggie.
will see you all later. We're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
Yeah.
where we go.
See for the next Spooktober game, which is the second Babies and Broadswords game.
No, the
hosted
next one
by-
is Sophia's
Zombicide?
Zombicide on
Yep.
Tuesday,
Yes, beside
Thank
on
you.
Tuesday.
which is why we're not doing Panda on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So DM Sophia is running.
There will be
Zombicide.
Mistwalkers tomorrow as well.
Yes. And we're raising money all month,
Perfect.
so keep checking back.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
And wait,
I'm going
do
to
we-
head to
do we have an
the
outro?
end screen. It was nice playing with all of you. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Good night. Thank you.
You too.
Bye. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Rick.